This drama, set in the 1970s, is all about the investigation of a murder.
Excuse me?
Yes, madam?
Do you think I could see somebody in charge?
Well, depends what the problem is.
It's my daughter. She didn't come home last night.
Ah, yes. How old is she?
Nearly 21.
Does she have a boyfriend?
Yes, and he's very concerned as well.
She isn't with him.
Oh, no.
I see. What's her name?
Julia.
Surname?
Marsden.
And when did you last see your daughter, Mrs. Marsden?
Well, I suppose it was the day before yesterday.
That'll be Wednesday.
Yes.
So she hasn't been home for 2 nights?
No. You see, she's a student nurse, and this week she's on the early shift. She starts work at 7 o'clock, so I don't see her in the mornings.
So she was home on Wednesday night?
Yes.
And she didn't say anything that might suggest she wouldn't be coming home last night?
Oh, no, of course not.
Didn't have an argument, did you?
No.
Nor with Mr. Marsden?
My husband's dead.
You see, the problem is your daughter's of age. Unless she breaks the law, there's nothing we can do to bring her back. Not if she doesn't want to come.
But she hasn't left home. She hasn't taken any of her clothes. And we haven't had an argument. We get on well together. She's happy in her job. She's happy with her boyfriend.
Look, Mrs. Marsden, you see, even in a small town like this, lots of young people go missing. Most of them turn up again safe and sound. Believe me, there's nothing to worry about.
But Julia wouldn't run off. She doesn't have reason to.
Look, have you phoned the hospital?
What?
The hospital where Julia works. Have you phoned to see if she's turned up for work this morning?
Well, no.
Well, I think you should do that, don't you? I mean, she could be trying to phone you at this very moment with some sort of explanation. Here, you ring the hospital.
Did I tell you it's my birthday today?
No.
I'm 43.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Doing anything special tonight, then?
No. I might go down to the social club for a few beers. That'll be about it. Do you want to come?
Oh, I wouldn't mind. How long you been in the force, then?
Nearly 20 years. 10 as detective sergeant. I'm still dreaming of making DI.
Why not?
I've been passed over too many times, that's why not. It would require an act of considerable merit on my part for my name ever to be taken seriously again at a promotion board.
Oh, I don't know. Been blokes waiting longer than you who've made it.
Yeah, but my face doesn't fit anymore. It certainly doesn't fit with people like Armstrong. No, what I want now is a job as an advisor with some security firm. You know, the sort of thing. Something at twice my present salary, plus expenses, and a firm's car.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Burgess? Yeah? What? Well, I don't want to see her. How old is she? Yeah, and how long's she been missing? 1 night. Does she know there's nothing we can do to bring her back? Yeah. Oh, all right, I'll have a word with her. Put her in one of the interview rooms with a cup of tea and a policewoman. OK, you better bring it in.
What's up?
A distraught mother who's mislaid her daughter. She's having a nervous breakdown all over the duty sergeant.
What are you going to do?
Have a word with her, reassure her. You know, the usual cobblers. Oh, there's a photograph. Perhaps you'd like to file it when the sergeant brings it in.
Well, seems she came prepared for the worst.
Well, they always do, don't they? Mrs. Marsden?
Yes.
I'm Detective Sergeant Burgess.
Oh?
I've just had a word with the duty sergeant, and, well, whereas I fully appreciate how you must be feeling, there's very little we can do at the moment.
But why not?
Well, I'm sure the sergeant has already explained most of the reasons to you.
Yes, but my My daughter hasn't run away. She hasn't taken any of her things with her.
Have you checked thoroughly?
Well, of course I have.
I mean really thoroughly. It's not unknown for someone to leave home and not take their clothes with them. I mean, they're bulky things, difficult to get out of the house undetected if you want to leave quietly. The sort of thing you want to check on are articles like bank deposit, passbook, valuable jewellery, chequebook, things you wouldn't immediately notice were missing.
Now, look, Sergeant, I know you probably think I'm just being an hysterical mother, but I know Julia hasn't run away from home. We get on very well together. She's studying to be a nurse. It's a job she loves, and her final exams are in a few weeks' time. Now, she just wouldn't run away with that about to happen, whatever else was going on in her life.
I gather she hasn't gone into work today.
No. And I'm terrified something awful has happened to her.
Please, Mrs. Marsden.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
That's all right. Did your daughter go into work yesterday?
Yes. Her ward sister said she went off duty at 3 yesterday afternoon, just as usual.
Were you expecting her to come straight home?
No, she was to meet her boyfriend. I think they were going shopping and then on to the cinema. Only she wasn't there when they went to collect her.
Where were they supposed to meet?
Oh, I don't know. You'll have to ask him.
Okay. What's his name?
Raymond Taylor. I gave his address to the sergeant.
Right. Now, Mrs. Marsden, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll have a word with Mr. Taylor and see if he can shed any light on where your daughter might have gone. It's possible she may have confided in him. I'll also see our patrol cars are given her photograph, and if she's spotted, we'll ask her to get in touch with you. But I'm afraid after that it's her decision. You do understand that?
Yes. But I've got this terrible feeling that she's dead.
Now that's silly.
Is it? I don't think so. Aren't you still looking for that man?
Who?
Oh, you know. That man, the murderer.
Oh, you mean the one they call Slippery Sam?
Yes.
You can forget about him.
Well, you never caught him.
I know, but we have every reason to believe the man responsible has left the area.
Well, how can you know?
Because I'm part of the team still working on the case. And let me tell you that via reports, interviews, forensic information, I know as much about that bloke as it's possible to know without actually meeting him. Believe me, Mrs. Marsden, he's gone.
But he's already killed 3 women.
The last one was 5 months ago. You've no need to worry about Slippery Sam.
Well, why do you call him that?
Well, that was the press. You know them, they like to put a handle on everything. And much to our embarrassment, we nearly grabbed him a couple of times. But he was lucky. He managed to slip away.
I see.
Now, don't worry about it, Mrs. Marsden. I'm sure Julia will turn up. All right?
Thank you.
I'll get a car to take you home. The policewoman can stay with you for a bit if you want. Okay?
Yes.
Oh, don't worry. We'll be in touch soon.
How did it go?
I can't stand women crying.
Were you able to reassure her?
Oh, I doubt it. I think she's convinced Slippery Sam's got hold of her. Hello? Carpool. This is Sergeant Burgess. Can you arrange for a vehicle to take a Mrs. Marsden home? Yeah. She's in interview room 2. Okay? Try and be quick about it. She's in a bit of a state. Cheers.
Is this the daughter?
Yeah, not a bad looker.
The sort Slippery Sam would like.
Don't you start.
Sorry. Do you want any action taken on this girl?
Why not? We haven't got much else to do.
Right. I'll get the photograph distributed then.
Yeah. Might as well have a word with the boyfriend, too.
Shall I come along?
Well, if you fancy the exercise.
Hello. 5847. Oh, hello, Mum. Yes. Yes, I'm afraid we're still in bed. Pardon? Are you all right? Are you sure? Yes, what's the matter? Oh, come on, Mum, tell me. Please. All right. Let me talk to Malcolm. I'll ring you back in a few minutes. Are you on your own? Why not ask Mrs. Fletcher to come in and keep you company? I'll call back in a little while.
What was that about?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, what did she say?
Nothing very much. She was crying.
She's always bloody crying.
Oh, don't start, Malcolm, please.
It's true, though.
All right, I know it's true, but this time she sounded really unhappy. She wants me to go up there.
Oh, no. This happens nearly every bloody school holiday.
You don't have to come.
I know, but it would be nice to spend the remainder of half-term with you.
I'm sorry.
Suppose the reason for the tears was your bloody father again.
Isn't it always?
Why does he always have to go off on the razzle during school holidays?
Why don't you ask him?
Perhaps I might. But she really sounded unhappy.
Yes.
Oh, I suppose you'd better go.
I think I should. I'll ring the station and see what time the trains are.
Don't you want me to come with you?
Of course I do. You know I don't cope very well with her on my own. But you don't have to come if you don't want to.
Yeah, well, we'll take the car. I think it should be able to wheeze its way out there one more time.
I never liked this new estate much.
Why not?
I don't know. There's something missing. Seems sort of bare. Not quite finished.
How do you mean?
I don't know. Perhaps just because there aren't any trees.
My wife spent nearly 2 years trying to persuade me to buy a house up here.
I reckon you were wise not to.
I sometimes wonder. She'd no sooner stopped pestering me about the house than she up and left. Good morning, sir. Raymond Taylor?
Yes?
I'm Detective Sergeant Burgess. This is Detective Constable Bailey. We did phone, sir.
Ah, yes, of course. Come in. Sorry about the mess. If you throw that stuff on the floor, you can sit down there.
Well, I don't know whether you've spoken to Mrs. Marsden this morning, but I've already explained to her that there's very little we can do about her daughter's disappearance.
Yes, she told me.
The only reason I'm here now is to try and get a better picture of what might have happened. I gather you were planning to meet Julia yesterday afternoon.
That's right.
And what time was that?
It was supposed to be about 3:30, but I had trouble with my car. I couldn't get it started.
So what time did you turn up?
Not until about 4:10.
Where were you planning to meet?
I was collecting her from the hospital.
Were you surprised she hadn't waited?
Oh, very surprised. I mean, the car I've got is an old bagger. I'm always having trouble with it. Nowadays, I'm more often late than early.
Her mother said you were going shopping together.
Yes, that's right.
There's no chance she might have gone off by herself. You know, frightened the shops might close or something.
Oh, I doubt it. We're supposed to be going over to Birmingham.
Well, perhaps you just got fed up waiting.
She's not like that. She knows if I'm late, there's a good reason. We've been going out for 2 years now. She knows I never keep her hanging around on purpose.
When you found she'd gone, did you go into the hospital and see if she left a message?
Well, no. You see, I didn't actually go to the hospital itself.
Sir?
I haven't explained this very well. You know there's a new one-way system just been introduced around the hospital?
Yes.
Well, I've not really sorted it out yet. And if you miss the turn-off to Birmingham, you have to go all the way around before you can turn off again.
So where did you arrange to meet her?
On the corner of Fitzgerald Road.
Which end?
At the junction with Chandos Road.
That's a fair old walk, innit?
Well, I suppose it is. Well, it's just that it's easier for me.
What would Julia have been wearing?
Sorry?
What was she likely to be wearing yesterday afternoon? I mean, would she have changed, or would she have met you in her uniform?
Well, she usually changes if we're going out somewhere.
So she would have taken clothes into work with her?
I suppose so. Well, I've never really thought about it.
Oh. I suppose you've no idea where she is.
No. I'd tell her mother if I did.
And you didn't have an argument with her yesterday afternoon?
Well, of course I didn't. I didn't see her.
Not even when you got to Birmingham? You didn't leave her there, did you?
No.
Okay. Don't look so worried.
You don't think I've done anything to her?
I doubt it. How does she get on with her mother?
Fine.
Argue much?
Well, Julia never mentioned it if she did.
And she's not said anything to you in the recent past that might suggest she wanted to leave home?
No.
Even if it was only to go off for a few days by herself?
She just isn't the sort of person who would do that. Not without saying something first. She's too considerate. And why should she want to leave home anyway?
Well, ask her when we find her. Until then, Thanks very much for your help.
Well, what happens now?
We'll keep an eye open for her. Don't worry. We'll let you know as soon as we learn something.
Well, isn't there anything else you can do?
I'm afraid not, sir.
Do you want to stop for lunch?
I don't think so. I'd rather keep going. You know, it amazes me how that marriage manages to stagger on.
Well, this time I'm going to find out why it does. I mean, this must be the 4th time in a year this has happened. Mum can't go on like this. Neither can we.
I wonder why he stays.
What do you mean?
Well, if he can still pull the birds with the ease he seems to, why doesn't he shove off altogether?
I don't know.
I can't believe he even likes her very much now.
He always comes back.
Only because she's stupid enough to forgive him. I don't know why she doesn't kick him out of it. She could hardly be worse off than she is now.
Burgess. Oh, hello, Mrs. Marsden. Have you? Was there anything missing? I see. Hang on, I'll just make a note. Jeans, navy blue polo neck sweater, plim soles, and what? A black duffel coat. Nothing else? None of her personal effects? I see. What about a uniform? Yeah. Okay. Well, many thanks, Miss... Sure, don't worry. We'll be in touch as soon as we learn anything. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Mrs. Marsden. Yeah. Goodbye. God, that woman does go on.
Well, you can't blame her.
That still doesn't make it any easier to put up with.
Is this what you might be wearing?
Yeah. Black duffel coat, navy blue pullover, jeans and plimsolls. That'll make her really conspicuous. Especially the jeans and plimsolls.
No personal effects missing.
No. So let's hope she hurries up back.
Well, if this is accurate, I think it unlikely Sam's got hold of her.
What is it?
Sighting of the said villain.
Where?
Madrid.
Where did that come from?
It was with the Interpol stuffer coming this morning.
He gets around, doesn't he? The last place was Geneva.
Do you think the super will let us check it out?
You must be joking. He wouldn't sanction a trip for you to put flowers on your mother's grave on your day off.
Yeah, could be right.
Come on, let's go and have something to eat. I'll treat you to lunch then at the Swan.
Oh, birthday lunch.
Why not? We can try their real ale. It's supposed to be quite good. Oh, bugger it. If it's the DI complaining about you spelling again, you'll be buying the lunch. Burgess. Yeah? Where? Walton Woods. Have you told the Heavy Brigade? What about Mr. Armstrong? Right. No, I'm going straight up there.
Now what?
Someone's found a body at Walton Woods.
It's cold. Why do these sort of things always happen just as you're about to go to lunch?
If this is Sam's handiwork, you'll be bloody glad you missed it. Sutton,
Yeah, Skip?
is the doc here yet?
Yeah, he's up at the site.
What's he like?
As usual.
Well, that's something to look forward to.
The control van's been quick in getting here.
Then our Lord and Master is in residence. We need not fear anything, except his breath.
I don't think I've ever got that close to Armstrong.
You're very wise. His breath's so bad, you wish he had a simple case of halitosis.
What does Armstrong cause you so much needle?
He just gets up my nose. Do you know, he once called me an incompetent snotbag.
He calls everybody that. It's part of his childish charm.
I know, but when he said it to me, he meant it.
You're too sensitive.
I'm not. It's not without reason he keeps blocking my promotion. He meant it all right. And it wasn't until he started doing that I realised how bloody ambitious I was.
Yeah, well, collar Sam, they'll probably make you chief superintendent.
Collar him and I'll expect to be made bloody king. Hello, Doc. You don't look too cheerful.
Neither will you be when you see the state the body's in.
That bad, eh?
That bad.
Have you finished with it?
Yes,
Do you mind if we have a look?
if you want.
You were right. It is bad. Is it a Sam killing?
Without considerably more work, I can't tell you anything for certain. But I think so. Head bashed in, badly mutilated face and chest, plus strangulation.
That's my boy.
She been raped.
Yes.
How long's she been dead?
Difficult to tell at the moment. It's such a cold night, it's affected the decomposition. But I think between 24 or 36 hours.
Any ID?
Not yet.
Could it be her?
You saw the face. How can I possibly tell?
Have a good look. If it is her, we can get things moving much faster.
I realise that, but I can't help you. Who is she?
Julia Marsden. She went missing yesterday.
I can't say if it's the same person.
OK, Doc. Thanks. Oh, one thing. Any of her clothing left?
Remains of a pair of jeans, blue pullover, not much else.
What about a black duffel coat?
Not that I've seen.
OK.
Perhaps you'd care to tell Superintendent Armstrong that I've finished.
Sure.
That the sooner he gets the body to the lab, the sooner he'll have my report.
I'll do that. And thanks for your help, Doc.
That's all right.
She was in a mess, wasn't she?
They all are. Is this the first of Sam's work you've seen?
Yeah.
Let's hope it's the last.
Hello, Mum.
Jenny. Oh, it's really nice to see you, love. I'm so glad you could come.
Hello, Maureen.
Hello, Malcolm. Oh, you don't know how pleased I am you could both come. Come in, come in. Come into the sitting room. Would you like some tea?
That would be nice.
Shall I make it?
No, you sit down.
I'd rather make it. It gives me something to do.
Well, all right then. Do you know where everything is?
I should do. I've been here often enough.
Is he all right?
Of course.
Well, he seemed a bit strange.
Oh, Malcolm's fine. You know what he's like. Don't worry about him. He's just a bit tired after the drive. Anyway, we're not here to discuss him.
I know. And I'm sorry the way I phoned up this morning.
Oh, it's all right, Mum. Don't you worry about it.
Felt so unhappy.
What's happened?
The usual.
Dad?
Yes. I haven't seen him since Thursday evening.
Do you know where he is?
I've no idea. That's what's so worrying. I usually know what he's up to.
How do you mean?
Well, you know what he's like when he meets someone he takes a fancy to. Starts taking extra trouble about the way he looks, always changing his underwear, shaves twice a day, that sort of thing. That's usually followed by him staying out half the night, having to entertain clients, as he calls it. Then the inevitable trip that necessitates him having to go away for the weekend. I mean, it's pathetic to see him at work.
It sounds bloody insulting.
You're probably right. But anyway, this time there hasn't been anything. No hints, nothing. I've not got the faintest idea where he is.
Have you tried to phone him at work?
Well, that's the first thing I did, but he isn't there. The person I spoke to said he was on leave.
And they didn't know where he'd gone?
No.
Have you spoken to the police?
What could I say? My husband's gone on holiday and hasn't bothered to tell me where. They just laughed.
It's possible he's had an accident. The police could at least check the hospitals for you.
Oh, don't say that, Jenny.
I think you should consider it.
Kettle's on.
Thank you.
Well, this time that bastard of a father of mine has gone off without saying anything.
That's nothing new.
But Mum's got absolutely no idea where he's gone. I think we should phone the police.
Why?
He might have had an accident.
Forget about it. He'll turn up when he's good and ready. He always does.
I don't think we should bother the police, Jenny. I'll phone the hospital in a little while.
Anyway, from the amount of police activity we saw as we drove into town, I doubt whether they'd give much consideration to looking for some overgrown schoolboy on the razzle.
Oh, shut up, Malcolm.
What do you mean?
It's nothing. It's just that we saw a lot of police cars in a field as we came off the motorway.
Oh, what were they doing?
I don't know. It was probably nothing important.
Well, it's nice to get a bit of warm. Any tea going?
You must be joking. This is Armstrong's control van. Betrayals the only thing that's brewed here.
Where have you two been?
I told you. I beg your pardon, sir?
You took your bloody time getting here.
Oh, sorry, we were having a word with the doctor.
Has he finished?
Yes, he said you can move the body as soon as you like.
I wish that quack would report directly to me.
I'll tell him for future reference, sir.
Don't you bother, I'll tell him yourself. Anyway, what do you have to say?
Nothing much, although he did reluctantly say he thought Sam was responsible.
Ah, so he's back.
And with a vengeance, it seems.
Yeah, only this time we're going to collar him, and before he needs to kill again.
It's possible we might have a slight edge on him this time.
Yeah? How come?
Well, this could be his victim.
What makes you think that?
Well, it's as much a feeling as anything. Well, this girl was reported missing this morning. She's a student nurse at the local hospital.
So?
Well, she doesn't fit in the usual pattern of girls that abscond. She's got a fairly stable home, very much involved in her job, got a regular boyfriend, all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
In fact, on the surface of it, she's got no reason to leave home at all. Neither has she taken any personal possessions with her.
You've checked this out?
As far as I can.
Have you seen the body?
Yeah, but the face is too bashed about to identify her.
Yeah. All right. We'll mark her up as a possibility. Talk to the parents again.
There's only a mother. Well, then talk to her. You, Bailey, find out who a doctor and dentist are, and get on to the hospital where she worked. It's likely they'll at least know the colour of her blood, if nothing else.
Right, sir.
Burgess, go careful when you talk to the mother. We've had enough trouble with the bloody press without them accusing us of terrifying respectable old ladies into believing their daughters are dead. There's still every possibility she's alive and well and making her way straight towards Piccadilly Circus.
How is she?
She'll be all right, although she's a bit exhausted. I don't think she slept at all last night. Do you want a hand?
I've nearly finished. There's no need to dry up. Just let the stuff drain.
I thought I might ring the doctor. At least he can give her something to help her sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that man. My bloody father. If only he knew the pain he caused.
I must admit I'm a bit surprised she still reacts like this. I mean, this must be the 4th time he's gone off for a dirty weekend in a year.
I know. But it's a bit different this time. There was none of the usual build-up. He's just upped and gone.
Don't you think he's left her?
Oh, I don't know. Mum's convinced herself he hasn't.
It amazes me how I can still pull the birds at his age.
He may be 52, but as you well know, he looks 10 years younger, and he could charm the knickers off a nun if he wanted. I'm going to phone the doctor.
All right, hey, and when he gets here, I suggest you ask him for something for yourself.
Oh, I'm tired.
Yes?
Mr. Armstrong gone?
About an hour ago. I think he said he was going back to the Nick.
Oh, I'm hungry.
I could do with something as well.
Think we're still wanted here.
Well, I'm certainly not.
Perhaps we could slip out for a bit. Pubs are open.
That's not a bad idea. I'll have a word with the DI.
I reckon he heard you.
Burgess?
Yes, go.
Just have Mr. Armstrong on the phone. He wants you back at the Nick at once.
What so?
He just identified the victim.
Who is it?
Seems you are right. It's Julia Marsden. So get your ass back there quick and take Bailey with you.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, come in. I suppose you've heard.
I have.
Here's a pathologist's report. Makes much the same reading as the other Sam murders.
Have you told the girl's mother yet?
Not yet. I've sent a car to fetch her.
When I spoke to Mrs. Marsden this morning, I asked her to check to see whether any of Julia's clothes were missing.
And?
Well, apart from jeans and a pullover, there was a black duffel coat. I wondered if it had been found.
Hang on. Hello. This is Armstrong. Did you find a black duffel coat this afternoon? Yeah. Can you check the list then?
I suppose it could be at the hospital.
Well, it isn't. This is the contents of a locker. Uniform, shoes, towel, couple of magazines. Yeah? Ah, are you sure? Ta. No duffel coat.
Hardly something you'd miss.
You don't know the snotbags are up there this afternoon. Some of them wouldn't notice a steamroller parked in Westminster Abbey. Look, Burgess, I know we've not got on too well in the past, but I'm prepared to forget about that. You responded well when Julia Marsden was reported missing. He looks good in a report when it's seen we've taken action from the very beginning. Keeps the press happy. Helps remove some of the tarnish from our somewhat green image. Right?
Yes, sir.
I gather you've already had a word with a boyfriend.
I don't think we've anything to worry about there.
Good. Now look, I want you to lead one of the teams on this case. Select your own men if you want. But I want results. If Sam's on our patch this time, I want him. I don't want the press rechristening him Slippery Sam. Understood?
Yes.
But don't you let me down, Burgess. I'm putting my faith in you. You screw up on me and there'll be trouble. You work well and I'll make sure the right people hear about it. Because if we grab Sam, there'll be a lot of promotion handed out. You may well see Detective Inspector yet.
I'll look forward to it.
Good. And one more thing, don't forget I'm in charge of this case.
As if I would.
You're only leading your team. You get your nose stuck into something, you let me know. You try and rush off on your own, glory hunting. And I'll crush you. The glory's to be spread around on this case, not hogged. Understood?
Of course.
Good. Then we'll get on fine. Right, you let me know who you want in your team and I'll okay it. Right?
Sir.
There's a briefing tomorrow morning at 9. Should you have any bright thoughts during the night, let me hear them then.
What are you looking at?
There's a police car pulled up along the road.
They're not coming here, are they?
No.
Oh, thank God for that. I don't think I could stand any more today. Where have they gone?
Over there. See where the whole light's just gone off?
Oh.
A hell of a lot of police activity for such a piddling little town.
You're not worried about the car, are you?
Well, as long as they don't look too close. And do you know who lives over there?
I think it's Mrs. Marsden's house.
Well, you seem pleased with yourself.
I am. I've just been having words with Armstrong.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He wants me to lead one of the teams on this Sam killing.
You're joking.
I'm not. Suddenly, he loves me.
But why the change of heart on his part? This morning you were saying he hated your guts.
He still does, but he liked the way I followed things up on Julia Marsden. I mean, I could have just shoved the report into a drawer. Everybody else would have.
Hey, but you only went to see the boyfriend to get out of the office.
He doesn't know that, does he?
You jammy beggar.
Yeah, well... All right, it was a bit of luck, but that's how most things happen, innit? And it's certainly a bit of luck I intend to take advantage of. Especially as Armstrong reckons there could be a lot of promotion handed out to the team who breaks this case. I must admit it would be very nice to be a DI.
But, I thought you were going into the Bogart business.
I'm serious. This could be our big chance.
Yeah, could be. Aren't you getting a bit carried away?
Why?
Well, we'd just be one team among many. What if Armstrong gives us the bum end of the case? There's not much chance for us if we spend all our time sweeping up after everyone else.
Armstrong's desperate to break this case. It's been hanging over him for a year.
So?
So he'll be open to all suggestions.
So what are you planning to wow him with?
Remember the interview with the boyfriend?
Yeah.
Do you remember he was supposed to be meeting her on the corner of Fitzgerald and Chandos Road, and that he was late?
So?
Well, he gave the impression that Julia was the sort of woman who would have waited patiently for him.
But she didn't. She went off.
Yes, but after waiting how long? He was 40 minutes late. She could have waited anything up to a couple of minutes before he arrived.
And you're hoping someone might have seen her?
That's it. But more important, that someone might have seen Sam pick her up on that corner. After all, she got into the car somewhere.
Yeah, that's true.
So what I'm going to suggest to Armstrong in the morning is that my team knocks on the door of every house in the Fitzgerald Chandos Road area. Some nosy Parker might have seen what went on.
You reckon Armstrong will let you handle it?
Why not? Someone will have to. Why not the bloke who suggested it?
What time's the briefing tomorrow?
9 o'clock.
God, it's been a long day. How long do you think we'll have to stay?
I don't know. I suppose we can't stay longer than Sunday.
Depends what happens. Hey, just think. At this very moment, your dad is probably shacked up in some hotel, humping his currant bird without a care in the world.
Well, let's hope he stays with her this time.
Do you think your mum will take him back?
I don't know. She's pretty hurt. I think she realises things can't go on like this. Let's just hope he writes soon so we can all get on with our lives again. I'm nearly asleep.
You feel all right?
Gin and Valium is certainly a very good mix. Good night.
Burgess? Sir? How many men will you need for this house-to-house thing of yours?
As many men as you can spare.
The way things are going, you might be working alone. I need every man I can get hold of to search those woods again.
The duffel coat's definitely missing.
Mrs. Marsden's convinced it is, so I suppose we've got to do something about it. Did I have a session with her? It's all about crying. She went on and on. I had to get a bloody doctor to her in the end.
Where is she now?
They're taking her into hospital, Women's Medical. There's a bloody irony. It's the ward her daughter was working on. Hope to God nobody tells her.
The coat into the hospital, is it?
No, I had a team in there this morning taking the locker room to pieces and another lot interviewing the staff.
Are you going to get any outside helping?
You must be joking. This is a local affair. I want it kept that way. So every man's going to have to work twice as hard as usual.
That's something to look forward to.
Should you work 3 times as hard as usual, Bailey, you should just about turn in a reasonable day's work. All right? Give me 5 minutes, Burgess. I'll come back to you on how many men you can have.
Right, sir.
What did I say?
Too much. Armstrong doesn't like silly remarks. I should have thought you'd learned that by now.
Obviously not. Well, there's one thing I have.
What?
You were right about his breath.
Oh, shut up. Find me a road map. I want to work out how we're going to approach this house-to-house thing.
What's the matter?
I feel rather strange.
How do you mean?
Sort of lightheaded.
Oh, that's probably the side effects of the drugs you took.
Oh.
Would you like some more tea?
No, I don't think so. Has the postman been?
I don't know.
Yeah, he passed a few minutes ago.
Oh.
Perhaps there'll be something in the second post.
Yes. Actually, I think I'll go and lie down.
Can you manage?
Of course I can. I'm not an invalid.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, if she's going to behave like that, I hope we hear something soon.
So do I.
I assume we're not going back tonight.
I certainly can't.
Well, I'm not leaving you here alone. I'll give Charlie a ring, say we can't make it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Here, see what's on at the local flea pit. Perhaps we can persuade your mother to go out for the evening.
I doubt it. Oh, no.
What's the matter?
Have you seen the headlines?
No.
There's been a murder.
Come on, love. Why are you...
It's Julia. She's been murdered.
Who's she?
Mrs. Marsden's daughter.
Across the road?
Yes. Julia's dead and I knew her. I knew her. Oh.
What a town.
Oh, bloody hell. It's brass monkey weather out there.
How's it going?
We're on both sides of Chandos Road. Moved the lads into Merritt Street.
Good. Any houses you didn't get an answer from?
No, there was someone in all of them. The other good thing about that road is that the houses are all owner-occupied. So the people who aren't at home will get to hear about what we're after. Might get a call later on.
Let's hope so.
How's it going along here?
Not so good. 16 houses with no one at home, which include the two on the corner. If anyone saw Julia hanging about, it would be someone in either of those houses.
Well, let's hope the occupiers haven't gone away.
I don't think so. There's milk on both doorsteps.
What sort of reaction are you getting?
Quite strong. A lot of people are very angry.
I suppose it's not surprising. It is Sam's fault.
And they're bloody scared. I've actually had 3 women open the doors on the chain.
New York-style living comes to this great little town of Wallingbridge. Who knows? They'll be issuing us with guns next.
Who'd give a Burke like you a gun?
Why not? I've been on the gun course. I've got a distinction, as a matter of fact.
You've done the gun course?
Yeah, about 18 months ago.
I haven't.
There you are, then.
There you are what?
They realise my potential.
Potential what? I reckon they want to get rid of you.
How come?
The only time you get a gun is when they send you up against a raving psycho, and he'll probably blow your bloody head off before you can get it out of your pocket.
Now, that's not a very nice thing to say.
Well, what do you expect? I'm jealous. I want to know why I haven't been on a gun course.
Perhaps because you didn't apply.
You could be right.
No. But seriously, do you think they'll issue guns?
What, for Sam? No, he only strangles women. They'll get Armstrong to breathe on him if it comes to a showdown. Hey up.
What?
Woman, just got into number 3. Come on.
Yes?
Good morning, madam. I'm Detective Sergeant Burgess. This is Detective Constable Bailey. We're making inquiries concerning the death of Julia Marsden.
Julia Marsden? Do I know her?
That's what we're hoping to find out.
You'd better come in.
Thank you.
Would you mind wiping your feet thoroughly? I've just had the whole carpet shampooed.
Oh. Sorry.
Thank you. If you'd like to come this way. Now, Julia Marsden.
This is a photograph of her.
No, I don't know her.
Now think carefully. You didn't by any chance see this person standing on the corner of Fitzgerald Road on Wednesday afternoon?
No.
You're quite sure?
Positive. Although, now you come to mention it, I do recall a young woman. But it wasn't the girl in the photograph.
What time was that?
Oh, about 3:45. In fact, I remember her quite distinctly.
And why is that?
Oh, she looked so cold, as though she'd been waiting some time. I felt quite sorry for her. In fact, I must have stared because she noticed me looking and smiled. It was quite a charming smile.
But you don't recognise the photograph as being the same girl you saw waiting?
Oh, no. The girl in the photograph is far less attractive.
Do you remember what she was wearing?
No. Oh, yes. I recall she was wearing plimsolls. I remember that quite distinctly, as I consider them totally unsuitable footwear for such a cold day.
That's all? You can't remember anything else she was wearing?
Yes, I can. A duffel coat. I recall a duffel coat. I remember that because I thought the duffel coat so sensible and the plimsoll so foolish.
Can you remember the colour?
No. I think it was dark. Possibly dark blue or black. I can't remember for certain.
But you're sure about the time you saw her?
Oh, yes.
How can you be so certain?
Well, when I got in, I unpacked my shopping and made myself a cup of tea. I then took the tea upstairs to my bedroom and switched my radio on.
And?
Listened to the 4 o'clock news.
Did you see the girl again?
As a matter of fact, I did. When I was closing my curtains.
When was that?
It was after the news. Why is the time so important?
The young lady in the photograph and the girl you saw waiting outside could well be the same person.
Oh, I don't think so.
The photographs can be deceptive.
Why are you so interested in this person?
Because she's been murdered.
Good heavens. That's absolutely dreadful.
When you saw her from the bedroom window, was she still alone?
Yes. No, as a matter of fact, a car pulled up. I remember now. She walked over to the car, smiling. It was the same smile she'd given me. Such a pretty smile. But then she looked surprised and spoke for a minute or two to the driver.
Did she get into the car?
Yes, she did.
And can you remember anything about the car?
Oh, yes. It was a dark blue Cortina estate.
You're that sure?
Without a doubt.
How come?
My son-in-law has exactly the same make of car.
I see. Look, Mrs...
Meadows.
Yeah, Mrs. Meadows. I think we should start getting some of this down on paper. Would you have any objection to coming down to the station to make a statement?
Well, I don't think so.
Mrs. Meadows, I'm Superintendent Armstrong.
How do you do?
Sorry I kept you waiting so long, but I've been studying your statement. It's a very interesting document. You're a very observant woman.
Thank you.
There are just one or two things I'd like to go over with you again. Now, you still maintain that the girl you saw getting into the car and the young lady in the photograph are not the same person?
Without a doubt.
Then perhaps you'd like to look at these. Study them carefully. Now, do any of these photographs look like the girl you saw?
Yes, that one.
Any of the others?
That one too.
Thank you.
And what about these other photographs? They're not of the same person, are they?
No. Fortunately for us, you've recognised the two photographs we wanted you to. They're Julia Marsden. The others are just there to confuse.
But the two I've chosen are nothing like the first photograph that was shown to me.
Ah, that was a studio portrait. They tend to flatter. But there's no doubt in your mind that these two photographs are of the person you saw getting into the car?
None.
Good. Now, there's your identification of the car. You were so sure it was a blue Cortina estate?
There's no doubt in my mind at all.
Do you know much about cars?
Absolutely nothing.
If I were to show you some photographs of current popular cars, would you be able to name them?
I very much doubt it.
Then why are you so sure it was a blue Cortina estate?
As I explained to your sergeant, my son-in-law drives one.
Perhaps you'd like to have a look at these. Is there a Cortina estate amongst those photographs?
Dear. That one and that one.
Thank you.
It's a great pity you seem to doubt my word.
Oh, not at all. It's just that we must confirm that you're not mistaken.
I rarely am mistaken.
I'm beginning to believe it, Mrs. Meadows.
Would you like to test my ability as to whether I can recognize the colour blue?
I don't think so. Now, you say in your statement that you noticed a sticker in the back window of the car.
That is correct.
What did the sticker say?
Oh, really, this is becoming ridiculous, Superintendent. I've already told the sergeant all this.
I realise that, and I must ask you to bear with me for just a little longer. You're a very important witness. But before we can act on your information, we must make doubly sure we have everything crystal clear. Now, what did the sticker say?
Well, I don't actually remember it verbatim, but the gist of it was that the owner of the car thought that the local grammar school should not go comprehensive.
Are you sure about that?
I certainly am, as it's a statement I'm in total agreement with.
I see.
Only a fool would want such a fine school to go comprehensive.
Did you notice anything else about the car? Were there any dents or scratches?
No.
And you didn't notice any parts of the registration number?
No.
Not even the year letter?
I would have told you if I had.
Right. One last question, Mrs. Meadows. The driver of the car, did you see him?
Not really. I caught a glimpse of his profile.
Do you think you'd recognise him again?
I can't really say. It was just a glimpse. Oh, it's possible if I were to see him in similar circumstances, I might just recognise him. But I'm not certain.
OK, Mrs. Meadows, thank you very much. There's just one more thing I'd like you to do before we take you home. In the next room, we have some photographs that I'd like you to look at. It's just possible you might recognise one of them as the driver. If you wouldn't mind.
Of course not.
Thank you very much.
Do you think I could telephone my husband?
Of course. There's a phone next door. I've met some self-opinionated old bitches in my time, but she takes bloody first prize.
But is she right?
I think so. Or at least I'm confident enough to act on it. You've done well, Burgess. Bloody well.
Thank you, sir.
Now, I want one of you to get on to DVLC at Swansea and get them to provide me with a list of all blue Ford Cortinas registered in this area.
How can you be certain it's a local car, sir?
The sticker. The grammar school issue is totally a local matter. The chances of an out-of-town car carrying such a thing are almost nil.
It also seems from the way Julia reacted to the car, she must have known the driver.
Anyway, get onto that list immediately. I want it today, if possible.
Right, sir.
What about the team searching for the duffel coat? Have they found anything yet?
No. And I'm almost hoping they don't now, because if it's not in the wood, there's a good chance it'll be in the murderer's car.
Are you awake, Mum?
Yes.
I've made some tea.
Oh, that's nice.
How do you feel now?
Much better. Good. Did I hear you crying?
That was this morning. You've been asleep all day.
Have I? Oh, dear.
And there's nothing to worry about. That was me just being silly.
What was the matter?
It was just something I read in the paper.
You and Malcolm are all right, aren't you?
Of course. There's nothing to worry about. Nothing at all.
Oh, it's just that I find Malcolm a bit difficult to understand.
He's a bit brusque at times. But he's very caring in his own way.
Does he love you?
I think so. But you don't want to worry about us.
Oh, you know me, I always worry too much. What does Malcolm think about your dad?
Well, he's not very pleased about the way he behaves. But that's only because it upsets me so much. And he certainly doesn't understand why you put up with it. Come to that, neither do I.
Your dad's a strange man. He's like a little boy in many ways.
How long has he been carrying on like this?
Oh, I suppose for about 5 years.
As long as that?
It is a long time, isn't it? Although he wasn't as bad as this to begin with.
Why do you think he started?
Lots of reasons, I suppose. I think he realized he was beginning to get old. He wanted some sort of fling before he was past it. I didn't blame him. I often felt like that myself.
Did you do anything about it?
Well, once.
I'm pleased to hear it.
The thing is that when your dad started, he found there were far more women available than he'd ever dreamed possible. I think it must have gone to his head.
Did you consider leaving him?
Not then. Because in the early days he was discreet. Oddly enough, I wasn't even jealous. I didn't feel threatened because he was having a little bit on the side. Then about 18 months ago, he took up steady with someone. We even talked about a divorce. and then she chucked him over. I think it upset him a good deal, because that's when he started behaving really badly. Oh, I suppose I should have told him to go.
Why didn't you?
I don't know. I think I was scared of being alone.
Do you still love him?
Not really. But we've been married for nearly 30 years. It's a long time. A lot of habit to throw away.
But surely you realise it's getting out of hand now.
I know.
This is the 4th time in 12 months he's gone off like this.
I realise that. But this is the first time he's actually gone without letting me know what was happening. And I'm worried about him.
Do you think he's left you?
I'm sure he would have said. I can't believe he'd go off without a word.
If he comes back, are you going to let him stay?
Yes.
Why?
Because he can't go on like this for much longer. The years are beginning to catch up with him. He'll have to stop soon. And then we'll be back together. I'd much rather enter old age with him than by myself. I'm so scared of being alone, Jenny.
But that's pathetic, Mum.
Don't you think I realise that?
How do you spell necessity?
You must ask me that twice a week.
I keep forgetting, you know I've got no head for words.
Just write need instead.
I can't put that. My bloody reports are short enough as it is. I mean, necessity has a certain ring about it. Needs a nothing word.
I thought you said you had O-level English.
I didn't say that.
Then what have you got?
Well, sort of doubtful CSE.
Here you are. Necessity. Don't lose it.
Any sign of that list from Swansea?
No, sir.
I doubt if it'll come tonight. Lazy bastards probably knock off at 5. You might as well push off home as well.
Right.
Did they find the duffel coat, sir?
No.
It'll be a new development if Sam started nicking things from his victims.
We'll see. I'm off then. Good night.
Good night, sir. Cheerless bastard.
For God's sake, Malcolm, stop staring out of the window.
People are still leaving floral tributes at Mrs. Marsden's place.
So what? It's the only way they've got of showing they care.
They should save on the weeds and just leave them money.
When Mrs. Marsden comes home from hospital and sees her front garden full of flowers, it will say considerably more than a pile of little envelopes containing money. Oh, you're so cynical at times. The woman has just had her only daughter murdered. If you can only make snide remarks about it, I suggest you shut up.
I'm sorry.
Oh, so am I. It's not only Mum being so unhappy that's depressing me. It's the whole atmosphere of this town.
Having a murderer on the loose doesn't help much.
It's not even that. I never liked the place, not even when I was a child. I think we should get Mum away from here for a while. If I can persuade her, how would you feel about letting her come to stay with us?
I wouldn't mind. Well, as long as she's prepared to share the spare bedroom with the junk.
I don't think that'll bother her.
But more important, are you up to coping with her?
I'll certainly be able to cope with her much better at home.
Right, invite her. Ask her tomorrow and see what she says.
All right.
Sorry I'm late. I overslept.
Yeah, well, you weren't the only one. Oh, this is just the right.
Oh, good. Let's hope it contains what we want. Have you seen Mr. Armstrong this morning?
I passed by muttering something about a press conference.
Oh, that'll set him up nicely for the day.
Why does he hate the press so much?
Because he's a good, honest, no-nonsense fascist. He thinks there's only one way to run the world, his way, with no questions asked. Journalists sometimes spoil that illusion. Oh, on computer, readouts, neat.
Well, I'm more concerned about the work that thing means. How many Cortina estates are there in this area?
I don't know. Well, it doesn't seem to be as many as I thought there'd be. Is there a briefing this morning?
Yeah, the DI's taken it.
Well, I think we can give that a miss. We've got enough to do sorting this thing out.
How are you going to divide it up?
By area is the most obvious way. Get a couple of the... Hang on.
What's up?
What's Mrs. Marsden's address?
29 Bridge Road.
Well. There's a bit of luck.
What?
One of the characters listed here lives in Bridge Road. And what was it Mrs. Meadows said? Julia approached the car as though she knew the driver.
Ah, it's not going to be that easy, is it?
It could be. It just could be. Oh, I know there was a reason why I woke up smiling this morning. I think that is definitely an address we'll check out ourselves. Right. Let's get the rest of this list divided up, collect ourselves a couple of uniform lads, and we'll be off.
This is it? Bridge Road?
Drive past the house. I want to have a look first.
Right.
You two in the back, take your helmets off. I don't want to advertise the fact we're here.
Well, there's the car. The house looks quiet.
Well, we'll be expecting a mad axeman dancing naked on the lawn. Pull over. Right. We've a neat little semi-detached house. While the detective constable and myself are knocking on the front door, I want you two to slip quietly around the back, just in case this is Sam's address and he tries to make a bolt for it. OK? Well, the sticker's where it's supposed to be. That's a good beginning.
Yes?
Is John Arnold Maitland in the house?
No.
Are you sure?
Of course I am. He's my husband.
May we come in?
Who are you?
Police.
But what on earth?
This is Detective
You don't
Constable
understand.
Bailey. Do you mind if he has a look upstairs?
What for?
Don't worry, he isn't going to steal anything. Go careful.
Right.
What is it you want?
Just a word with your husband.
I told you, he isn't at home.
What's in here?
But it's the sitting room, but...
Have a look.
If you must.
And that room?
The kitchen.
You mind if I let a couple of my friends in?
Tell me what it is you want, please.
Did you check the shed? Yes, sir. Good. You wait here.
Do you have the right to charge into my house like this?
I was under the impression you invited us.
Not to rampage around it.
Don't worry, we won't do any damage. Perhaps we could go into the sitting room.
I shall see that your superior hears about this. What's your name?
Burgess.
Can you prove that?
Certainly.
What is it you want?
Where's your husband, Mrs. Maitland?
He isn't here.
I know that, so where is he?
Away.
Where?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure. He travels around so much.
Is he usually away over weekends?
Sometimes. He's a very busy man.
And you don't know where he's gone?
Not for certain. Well, he usually rings me to say where he's staying.
But he hasn't let you know this time?
Not yet.
It's already Sunday. He can't think much of you.
That's none of your business.
Possibly not. How long's he been away?
He went up on Thursday.
Do you know when he's coming back?
I'm not sure. Next week sometime.
There's no one upstairs, Skip.
OK.
What's all this about? I'm sure you're not allowed to come into people's homes and behave the way you have.
You invited us.
But why do you want to see my husband? Has he done something wrong?
We're not sure. We're conducting certain inquiries, and we would just like to talk to him.
Why won't you tell me what it's about?
Because we feel we should discuss the matter with him first.
Then I've nothing more to say to you.
Is the Blue Cortina estate parked outside your husband's?
What of it?
Does he own the car, or is it his firm's?
I'm not saying anything else.
Skip.
Excuse me. Well?
Fingerprint boys think they've got a match.
Julia Marsden?
Yes.
They're positive?
Oh, yes. Their smugness confirms it.
Careful with that car! Forensic have still got to examine it. Burgess.
See?
I've got one more job for you here.
Now what?
The state Mrs. Maitland's in, I didn't get much sense out of her, which means you two are going to have to go through Maitland's things. Diaries, papers, anything that might establish where he was at the time of the other Sam killings.
Right.
Anything that looks at all interesting, bring it down to the Nick. We'll sort it out there.
Look at the street. Neighbours hanging out of the windows. Right mess they made of getting Dad's car onto the transporter. Ridiculous.
I wish I could smile.
Those two policemen still in Mum's room?
Yes. They said they'd be there for a while.
Where's she gone?
She's lying down in our room. I don't think she'll ever recover from this.
Well, we'll take her home with us as soon as possible. Get her away from this house.
Oh, Malcolm. You don't think Dad's a murderer?
I find it difficult to believe.
Surely, when you're as disturbed as the murderer must be, you can't just hide it like that. God, I'm so unhappy.
Well, let's hope they find him soon. Get things sorted out.
It's amazing how much junk you can pour into one of these little writing desks.
Yeah, well, at least he's neat.
Let's hope he's methodical as well. Are you listening to the stuff you're dumping in that sack?
Of course I am.
What's that supposed to be?
One diary.
Then why have you written one dairy? Can't you spell at all?
Oh, don't start. I'm tired. It's been a bloody long day.
For all of us, mate.
Yeah, but you enjoy this sort of thing. I mean, going through a bloke's personal papers is hardly a bundle of laughs, is it?
It's part of the job.
But it's a part of the job I don't like. Just as I don't like looking at the bashed-in face of the young women.
You'll get used to it.
But I don't want to.
Come in.
I can't sleep.
Come in, Mum. We can't either.
Wondering where he might be. Trying to remember whether he mentioned anywhere before he went off.
When did you last see him?
Thursday evening. He popped in for a little while, fiddled about in the bedroom, then went out again.
And didn't come back?
No.
Didn't you say he started his leave Wednesday evening?
Yes,
And he was out all day Thursday?
that's right.
You've no idea where?
I thought he'd gone to work. He left at his usual time.
Did he take the car on Thursday?
Yes.
And when he was here, did he seem himself?
What do you mean?
Well, did he seem excited or agitated?
Don't know. I didn't say much to him.
What are you getting at?
Nothing really. I was just wondering where he was on Thursday, that's all.
You don't think he killed that girl?
Of course I don't.
Then why are you asking me all these questions? I've had questions all afternoon from the police. I'm sick to death of being interrogated.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it to sound like that.
John hasn't done anything wrong. He's just gone away for a little while.
Of course he has, Mum.
And why you started calling me Mum? You've always called me Maureen before.
It just came out. I suppose it's just a feeling of solidarity.
Well, stop it. I don't want your support if you think my husband's a murderer.
I don't think that.
Come on, Mum. We're on your side. You don't need to fight us.
How do I know? How can I tell what you're really thinking?
Look, I think you should get away from this house. I'll phone the police tomorrow morning and see if you can come home with us.
I don't want to.
It would be better for you. It would get you right away from everything, give you a chance to rest.
I'm staying here. This is my home. And I'm not running away from it.
No one's asking you to run away. Just come home with us for a few days' rest.
I don't want to. And if you think my husband's a murderer, I don't want you here either.
Yeah, sure, I understand, Mr. Freeman. Sure. Well, there's no doubt. OK. Many thanks for your help. Goodbye. Bloody hell.
Yeah, what?
That was Maitland's employer. He confirms the diary entries is correct. The week of the first killing, Maitland was in Edinburgh on some course. The week of the third killing, he was in Spain on holiday with his wife.
Oh.
And to cap it all, Maitland hasn't run off. He's only on bloody leave. Due back a week today.
Seems we've boobed again.
We've boobed? What was Armstrong doing with Mrs. Maitland for 2 hours? These are the sort of questions he should have been asking her.
Well, he said she couldn't remember anything.
God, am I fed up with this. Bloody fed up.
So we can't nail him for the other murders, so what? He murdered Julia Marsden. We found her fingerprints in his car, and we have an independent witness to say she saw Julia getting into the car half an hour before she was murdered. What more do we want?
Continuity, mate. The one consistent factor that's come out of this case, as the pathologist will remind you, is that all 4 women have been murdered by the same hand. If Maitland didn't kill the first one, he didn't kill any of them. He couldn't have.
Then how did her fingerprints get into his car?
I don't know. Anyway, let's continue sorting through this lot. We might discover some delightful morsel of information.
Malcolm! Malcolm!
What's the matter?
Look at our car! What's the matter with it?
It doesn't look right, does it?
It certainly doesn't.
Oh, no. Who the hell could have done that? It's not bloody fair. They were 4 new tyres.
Hardly.
Well, they certainly had a fair bit of wear left in them. Oh, do you know how much they're going to cost to replace?
I know. More than we can afford.
Exactly.
Well, to be honest, Malcolm, I half expected it.
But why our car?
Oh, don't be so naive. The relations of men who are suspected of strangling women are as unpopular as the men themselves.
I hope you're as philosophical when the bank manager asks us why we're overdrawn at the end of the month.
We'll see. I hope so. But there's one thing I do know.
What's that?
Don't replace those tyres until we're ready to leave.
Yeah, what do you make of this?
What?
Look at the last 4 cheque stubs.
Passport, Swan and Edgar, foils, Selfridges.
Look at the date.
Last Thursday.
Maitland must have been in London on Thursday.
And if he was in London, he couldn't have been here murdering Julia Marsden, could he?
Well, would be rather difficult.
That's it then. Conclusive proof. Oh, I suppose I better go and see Armstrong. Tell him the good news. I knew my becoming a DI was only a bloody dream. But while I'm in with him, you better get on to the passport office. Make sure Maitland renewed his passport personally, not by post.
Right.
Well, Burgess, seems you got yourself a bum suspect. What are you going to do about it?
There are still the fingerprints in the car.
You've got to find out how they got there. I don't think you're going to do that until you find Maitland, old son.
There's no news of him.
Not a whisper.
Ugh.
Now you've landed me with the unpleasant task of telling the Chief Constable that Maitland's in the clear.
Can't you wait?
What for? You seem to have conclusive proof Maitland couldn't possibly have committed any of the murders. No point in sticking my neck out by delaying things, is there? After all, nationwide murder hunt, very expensive. I see no point in continuing to waste the taxpayers' money and looking for an innocent man.
Look, I want to have another word with Mrs. Maitland. I'm sure there's something she hasn't told us.
I'm sure many things she hasn't told us. But it doesn't seem to matter now, does it?
Well, there are still the fingerprints, plus the fact that someone had tried to wipe the passenger side of Maitland's car clean. There must have been a reason for that.
You're a desperate man, Burgess. Well, what do you want?
Well, can't you give me a couple of hours? Just let me talk to his wife again.
I don't know. Your early promise has somewhat withered.
2 hours. That's all I'm asking for.
All right, then, 2 hours, not a second more. And you let me know of any developments, any little thing at all.
I promise.
Oh, it's you again.
Good morning, sir. Is Mrs. Maitland in?
Yes. Have you seen what some yob's done to my car?
I did notice.
I suppose you're going to say there's nothing you can do about it?
Oh, there's a great deal I can do about it. But I'll just give you a friendly warning and tell you to put your car in order as soon as possible. I'm sure you realise 4 defective tyres means 4 separate endorsements.
Thanks a lot.
Don't mention it, sir. Now, if I might come in and speak to your mother-in-law. Good morning, Mrs. Maitland. I'm happy to say I've got some good news.
You found John?
Not yet. But you'll be pleased to hear we've established that he couldn't have killed Julia Marsden or any of the other women.
Oh, thank God for that.
We've discovered he was in London on Thursday. There's no way he could have got back here in time.
You don't know how relieved I am.
But we still have one problem.
Oh?
Julia Marsden's fingerprints were found in your husband's car.
Well, that's not surprising. He knew her. He could have given her a lift any time.
We know she travelled in the car the day she died.
How can you possibly know that?
Because our forensic department says so, and they're not often wrong. They also say there's no doubt your husband's car was used by the murderer. The thing we now have to establish is who was the driver.
But how would they have got hold of the car?
Well, it's possible Mr. Maitland might have lent his car to a friend on Thursday.
Well, I don't know, he could have.
Hang on, though. If he did that, how would he have got to London?
John wouldn't have taken the car to London.
How do you know?
He hated driving, and he certainly wouldn't use the car if there was a good train service.
So where was the car on Thursday?
I don't know. I suppose he took it to the station and left it there.
Oh, I wish you told me this at our first meeting.
I didn't know where he was on Thursday.
Did he have anywhere special he parked his car?
How do you mean?
Well, it's all double yellow lines round there. He couldn't just park it outside the station. It would have got towed away.
Well, he probably put it in the car park.
That waste piece of ground near the station?
I suppose so. He's certainly parked it there before.
You sure?
Of course I am.
Thank you.
Shouldn't you tell Armstrong what we're up to?
He can get stuffed. I want to see what we turn up at the car park before I say anything to him.
He won't like it.
Then he'll have to lump it. When I told him the Maitland thing had collapsed, his whole manner changed. The bastard's only out for himself. He's not interested in supporting his officers. He only wants the glory they earn for him.
He's still the super.
So what?
I'm only a fragile detective constable.
Then you've got nothing to lose.
But I can still be crushed from a great height.
They certainly stacked the cars in this place.
Do you notice they've all got their ignition keys in?
I did.
What do you two want?
Police.
Oh, yeah? You find any nicked cars here that got nothing to do with me? We only park them.
Who are you?
The manager.
What's your name?
Len Woods.
Are you here all the time?
Usually.
Were you here last Thursday?
I should think so.
You better know so, mate.
Yeah, I was here. So what?
I'm interested in a blue Cortina estate that was parked here all day Thursday.
How am I supposed to remember a car as common as that?
This one was special. It got borrowed during the day.
Oh, not from my side.
This one did. And the bloke that borrowed it took a girl for a ride.
So?
And then he killed her. Remember anything now?
No one took a car from this site.
Have it your own way. Perhaps I should take you down the nick. You might remember better there.
There's no need for that. I want to help.
I'm pleased to hear it. All these cars have got their ignition keys in. Why?
Well, look around you. There's no other way we get 100 cars on this site. We've got to pack them in as tight as we can. If the first car in wants to be first out, we've got to move a few to get at it.
How close an eye do you keep on them?
I noticed you too, didn't I?
So how did the car I'm interested in get off? Well, I know the car left the site, and I know it was brought back. Who borrowed it?
Look, you put me in a bit of a spot.
I'll kick your bloody face in if you don't tell me.
Well, I don't want to drop my mates in
Look,
it.
jerk, this is murder. It's not a case of nicking tyres or swapping engines. It's the big one. So if you don't open your gob and tell me who borrowed the car, I'll book you for obstruction, OK?
All right, all right.
Good.
Look, this job doesn't pay very much. I mean, I'm all right, but the blokes who actually park the cars don't do well at all. So, to earn a bit extra cash, they clean customers' cars.
So?
Well, there's no water on the site. You've got to wash the car before you can polish it, you know.
So where do you take them?
The car wash in Craig Street. I mean, it's all legit, nothing underhand. The customers are grateful.
Who took the Cortina out on Thursday?
I'm not sure.
I'll ask you one more time.
Well, I think it was Charlie.
What's his surname?
Brown.
Oh.
The honest, straight-up Charlie Brown.
And which one is Charlie Brown?
He's not here today.
Where is he?
I suppose he's at home. He's sick. He hasn't been in since Friday.
All right, Len. Where does he live?
I don't know offhand. But I think I've got his address in the hut.
You better have. Lead on, Len. We're right behind you.
Oh, it's a miserable hole. I don't reckon this staircase has seen a paintbrush this century.
We'll complain to the landlord later. This is his room. OK.
Ready when you are.
We'll take it nice and gently this time.
What do you want?
Are you Charles Brown?
Yes.
Do you mind if we have a word with you?
Who are you?
Police.
Oh.
Do you work at the car park near the station?
Well, I'm up to it, but it's too cold for me at the moment. The wind fair whips across that place.
This can't be him, can it?
You're bloody good acting if it is. How old are you, Pop?
68.
We've been had.
Look, what's all this about?
Were you at work last Thursday?
I think so.
Did you by any chance take a blue Cortina estate to the car wash in Craig Street that day?
No, sir. Len doesn't let me do things like that. He doesn't trust me, you see.
Did you see such a car being taken off the site?
No, well, I wasn't feeling too good, you see, and I spent the day trying to keep warm.
Do you ever do any car cleaning?
Not really. There isn't much this time of the year anyway, and, well, Len hugs what bit there is.
That doesn't surprise me. Come on, let's go and get him.
Yeah, you get back to bed, Pop.
What the hell is all this about?
This is Alpha 1 to Control. Over.
Control, over.
This is Sergeant Burgess. Priority. I want the nearest cars to go to the station car park and apprehend the manager, Leonard Woods. Repeat, Leonard Woods. Arresting officers are to approach with extreme caution, man believed to be highly dangerous. I am proceeding to car park myself and will prefer charges on arrival. Over and out. Well, don't just sit there, Bailey. Get a bloody move on.
Control to Alpha 1, over.
Alpha 1, over.
Leonard Woods has absconded driving a dark maroon Jaguar, registration number as yet unknown. Alpha 5 and Delta 3 are in pursuit. Last report states Jaguar joined M1 at junction 15 and is heading south. Over.
Put out a general call and alert the motorway police. If you need clearance, see Superintendent Armstrong. I'm coming in. Over and out.
Well, that's it. They won't get him now till he reaches London. What a bloody shambles.
Back to the Nick.
Yeah, only nice and slowly. I think I can wait a little while before I have to see Armstrong's face.
Bailey. Just a moment. It's for you.
Who is it?
Radio room.
Burgess? Yeah? Where? Oh, that's something. OK, keep me in touch. Cheers. Our cars have had to drop out of the chase. They couldn't keep up with him. The motorway police have had to take over surveillance.
Oh, that'll please our boys.
Well, at least he won't get away this time. Burgess? Yes, sir. Right away. Armstrong. Come in, Burgess. Sit down. So you found Slippery Sam?
I hope so.
So do I, lad. Why didn't you tell me what you were up to?
Well, there wasn't time. Things moved quickly.
I would say from what I've heard, they moved a bit too quickly for you.
I don't think so.
Well, if you had proceeded with a little more care, this character wouldn't be driving 7,000 quid with a stolen car and being chased by police from 3 counties.
So I slipped up, made a mistake. But don't you forget I found Sam.
And you wanted to keep all the credit for yourself. I did warn you about that at the very beginning. The glory was to be shared. But you decided to be greedy. You wanted to make the arrest personally. But instead we have to sit back and wait for this character to run out of petrol. All motorway. There's no way you can stop a car that's travelling at 130 miles an hour. Our lads are blowing cylinder heads all over the place just trying to keep up with him. The way things are going, they won't get him till he reaches London.
Well, that doesn't matter. They'll bring him back.
It's not the same, is it? If you remember, I also said that I didn't want help. I wanted the arrest on my patch. I wanted a quiet case. That's because I wanted the glory for our division.
You wanted the glory for your bloody self.
Yes, you blow your top, lad. You've nothing to lose. You're finished, anyway.
What do you mean, finished? It was my bloody brainwork that identified the bastard.
Oh, that'll go in your report, don't worry. In fact, you get glowing words all the way, but you won't get any promotion. Detective Sergeant, you're finished.
That's not fair.
Now look, lad, you can't take orders. You don't fit in. That's always been your trouble. You've always rubbed everybody up the wrong way.
Rubbed you up the bloody wrong way, you mean? If you're not prepared to kiss your stinking feet, you don't get anywhere in this division.
If you don't compromise, you don't get anywhere in life. I'm top boy. You're nothing. The basic fact that you've never learnt is that my whims are more important than your desires. Armstrong. Yes? When? I see. Thanks. They've got him. At least, what's left of him is crashed.
Is he dead?
Yes. Should you wish to transfer to another division, I won't block or comment on your application. This would be a good time to do it, lad. I suggest you take my advice, because I don't want you around me.
Have you finished?
You can go. Oh, 2 things that might interest you.
What?
We found the remains of the duffel coat. Woods had tried to burn it behind the shed he used as an office.
I wonder why he took it.
Well, we'll never know. Thanks to you, will we? And, this has just come through from the Rome police. It's about Maitland. Apparently he's on holiday there with a girlfriend. He had no idea what was going on until he saw an English newspaper a couple of hours ago. So he went and saw the local police to try and find out what was happening.
Is he coming back?
Yeah. When he's completed his holiday. There's no rush.
Does his wife know where he is?
No. I thought you could pop in and tell her. Make it your last duty on this case.
Nice city, Rome. So I'm told.
When's he coming back?
Next week. Apparently he isn't alone. He wants to finish his holiday.
You're not going to sit around waiting for him, are you?
No. Even I realise it's all over. He doesn't care anything about me.
Come back with us, Mum.
All right. For a little while.
As long as you like. Can we leave today? Of course. I'll go and pack.
Will she be all right?
Who knows?
Better hurry those new tyres along.
You do that. Do you realise the only person who hasn't been touched by any of this is Dad?
I know.
Even that policeman seemed a bit cut up about something. But good old Dad just drifts along unhindered. Oh, my father.
In the investigation of a murder by Eric Saward, Detective Sergeant Burgess was played by Roger Hume, Detective Constable Bailey by Terry Malloy, Detective Superintendent Armstrong by Geoffrey Matthews, Jenny by Elizabeth Cassidy, Malcolm by Sean Barrett, and Mum by...
The Defector by Eric Saward. The Defector.
Section 3. Mr. Greer's in conference, sir. He's with the controller. I don't know, sir. I think the best thing I can do is to get him to ring you back. No, his secretary isn't in today. Right, sir. Goodbye.
Who was that?
Head of records. He's so offhand.
Yeah. Did you know his youngest son had applied to join the service?
Really?
Yes. And Miller was saying that his application's been referred for further investigation.
Good heavens, why?
Well, apparently the sister of his current girlfriend's a member of the Socialist Workers' Party. And you know what the head of recruitment thinks of that little lot?
Have they established a positive association?
I don't think so.
And I think he's being unfair.
Oh, yeah, I agree, but you can't tell him that. I mean, he's getting so bad he's postponed yet again the annual recruitment from Cambridge. Apparently too many of the recommended candidates have proved unsuitable after further investigation. I mean, what is the poor chap going to do if he can't rely on Oxbridge to restock the Secret Service?
I'm surprised that he does. It's let him down in the past. Perhaps it's about time we did let a little red brick blood into the system.
You must be joking. The head of recruitment's an out-and-out snob. You know, I'm convinced the reason he despises Greer so much is simply because he went to St. Andrews and then had the audacity to become a section leader.
And it's about time we recruited a new head of recruitment.
I've always liked this office. It has one of the best views in the building.
Aye, it's not bad.
You also keep one of the best malt whiskies I've ever tasted. Don't know why this brand isn't sold here.
The Scots are a canny race. We export the inferior stuff to England, claiming it's the best, and we keep the more select brands for home consumption. Help yourself.
Oh, sure.
We're also a very curious race. By that I mean inquisitive, what the English might call nosy.
What do you mean?
I'm curious as to the purpose of your visit. You've been here 15 minutes and not said a word. That's very worrying, especially as it's not every day of the week my controller pops in to sup my whiskey and covet my view.
You're right. Something is amiss. It's to do with the Meyer defection.
Yes?
When we were interrogating him, how many people did you have researching the accuracy of his utterances?
Oh, I suppose the whole section must have been involved at one time or another. As you recall, he had a great deal to say.
I do indeed, but unfortunately, most of it has been rendered useless. A transcript of his interrogation has been transmitted back to the other side.
By whom?
We don't know, except that it might be someone in this section.
Oh, come away. How could it be?
The security section has been aware of a leakage of information from one or other of my sections for quite some time.
Why do they think it's from here?
We have a man in East German intelligence. A very reliable man, I might add. He's seen Meyer's file, or at least the photocopy of it.
Well, that proves nothing. The file could as easily have been copied in archives.
It isn't a photocopy of the archives transcript, but the working copy, prior to final typing, assembled in this section. He was quite adamant about that.
It's not possible. There were nearly 1,000 pages to that file.
It makes it all the more terrifying. If someone is organized well enough to be able to copy so many sheets of paper, what else has been transmitted?
I cannot believe it.
How many people had access to the completed file?
Very few. Myself, my secretary, one or two of my senior people.
Can you supply an exact list?
No.
Why not?
The sheer volume of work made it impossible to keep track of every single page all the time. I had to organize my section into shifts to cope with the huge amount of information being sent down for verification. Some of my people were working 16 hours a day.
All secret documents must be signed for. Without exception. You know that well enough.
If we'd been given more than 10 minutes' notice, we would have been able to organize ourselves a little better. You are aware that the security section knew Meyer was defecting 3 weeks before he set foot in the country.
You know very well we can't advertise a defection.
Oh, that's always the excuse. The security people leave everything until the last minute and then expect us to produce miracles for them. We're a research section. We need time to organize ourselves.
That still doesn't excuse your lack of security.
Then I'm sorry, sir.
You realize there'll have to be an investigation?
I do.
I've appointed John Harvey to lead it. I believe you know him. You'll get to know him better. Have lunch together. You need all the help you can give him.
Oh, blast.
What's the matter?
Do you have a C316A? That was my last.
Oh, I think so. What are you indenting for?
A new typewriter.
What's the matter with that one?
I suppose you know that most of the other sections have been issued with new typewriters?
No, I didn't.
Well, they have. Now, we're a research section. Our machines get twice the use, yet we're the last to be re-equipped.
Yeah. Here you are.
Oh, so.
You better indent for some more C316As while you're about it. Now, come in.
Morning, sir. When do you sign for this?
What is it?
Don't know, sir. It's from Section 1, Special Priority.
Do you need Mr. Greer's signature?
No, sir. Just a signature.
Right. There you are.
Thanks, sir.
What is it?
I don't know. Good heavens. Listen to this. It is imperative a meeting is arranged with Section Leader Greer as soon as possible. Affirmative reply via Albert Memorial immediately. Scrooge.
When was it picked up?
Just a moment. There's the info sheet. An hour ago. From the Albert Memorial dead letter box.
Can I have a look?
Oh.
Well, this isn't the original note, is it?
It's the translation. The original's in German. Here's a photocopy.
I wonder why he sent it to Greer.
I don't know. I suppose I'd better go and see him and find out.
Well, I cannot say why he's writing to me. In fact, I'd go as far as to say I find it most peculiar. We're not an operational section.
Perhaps Scrooge knows you.
Aye, but from where, I wonder? And if he does know me, why doesn't he give some clue as to his identity?
Do we reply?
What do you think?
I think we should.
All right.
You seem doubtful.
Well, it's all a wee bit melodramatic, what with code names and clandestine meetings hinted at. You can almost see the wet cobblestones in old Vienna and hear the zither music in the wind.
I know what you mean, sir.
So, go carefully. It certainly wouldn't be the first time some cocky student had attempted to humiliate the service.
True, but the person who wrote that note knows the code name and site of one of our dead letter boxes. I would think it worth a meeting just to find out where they acquired that information.
Yes, of course.
Shall I get onto the security section?
No, I'll clear it with them so that you can arrange the meeting.
Me? Why?
Just in case it is a hoax. I don't want to be the laughing stock of the department.
Won't security object? They'll say it's work for a trained man.
I thought you were a trained man.
Well, I am, but I haven't been operational for ages.
Then it's about time we allowed you to scrape a little rust from your experience. I'll speak to the controller.
Right, sir, if that's what you want.
And involve Peters in this as well. The exercise might take his mind off gossip and intersection intrigues.
How long is it since you were operational?
Oh, 5 years.
How'd you like to make a dead letter drop?
For Greer?
Yes.
Why not? Yeah, it could be fun.
Sure? Really? He was being very careful. Okay, thank you very much. That's a lot of help.
What?
Forensic report on Scrooge's letter. All it says is that the note was written on an electric typewriter, as yet make unknown.
Any prints?
No, just smudges. Sure? Yes, sir. Oh, good. Yes. Yes, I've already written the reply. In German. Yes, I've just had the forensic report on Scrooge's note. No help at all. Right, sir. That was Greer. We have the official word. We are operational. We've full clearance to play at being postmen.
Just like the old days, eh? Perhaps we should draw sidearms?
And 18 rounds?
Why not?
Come on, let's get this delivered, then we can have some lunch.
Harvey.
Hello, Greer.
When the controller suggested we had lunch together, I was rather hoping it would be your club or somewhere else discreet.
I thought this a little more cozy.
Remote would be a better word. It took me nearly an hour to find the place.
Well, I would have chosen somewhere nearer, but I wanted to avoid us being seen by anyone from your section.
You won't be able to keep your investigation secret for long, you know.
I realize that, but I don't want to advertise my presence before it's necessary.
I see. Do you have any idea as to who the infiltrator might be?
Not yet.
So we're all suspects, including me.
I think you're fairly safe.
That's very reassuring.
Look, I realize that we haven't got on very well in the past, but I want you to understand that my investigation will not be an exercise in vindictiveness.
I'm pleased to hear it.
I want to cause as little disruption to your section as possible.
I have your word of honor on that.
You do.
The thing is, the English have a terrible arrogance about their honor, especially those of your age and generation. You never seem to accept that the rules you honor and play fair by are entirely of your own making, and that the other side may not agree with them. I think you also forget I've seen you investigating your own people before. It was not a pretty sight.
What exactly do you mean by that?
Can you not remember when Section 5 had a wee bit of trouble a year or so ago? You arrived there like some latter-day witch-finder general. Within a week, you had spread so much discord and suspicion, lifelong friends were prepared to denounce each other on the slightest pretext. It took months before that section was working smoothly again. Well, you're not doing the same to my people.
Have it your own way, Greer. I would much rather have worked with your cooperation, but if you want it the hard way, that's entirely up to you.
At least this way, I know where I stand.
Do you?
Where have you been?
Forensic. The Scrooge's reply.
So long?
Yeah, I suppose there's a flap on up there. Apparently they're 3 men short, and the security section have put them on standby.
I dare say we'll learn the reason why soon enough. Is that the reply?
Oh, yes, all right.
Have you read it?
No.
What's it say? He wants a meeting tonight.
Where?
Jim Bowie's in the King's Road.
The restaurant?
Yes. Look, ring Cranborne, will you? Ask him if he can run a check on the place.
And what are you going to do?
See Greer.
A meeting tonight with Section Leader Greer is imperative. Book Table 6 for 2100 hours this evening at Jim Bowie's restaurant in the King's Road. I will join you for a glass of wine during your meal. Scrooge.
At least he doesn't want you to wear a blue dahlia for recognition.
Oh, man, I tell you, television is turning our livelihood into a farce.
Are you going?
You think I should?
Could be interesting.
Then you go.
But he doesn't want to see me, sir.
You tell Scrooge, should he turn up, that I am a busy man, and that I'm only prepared to meet him when I know what his business is.
Oh, all right. Can I take Peters with me?
Aye, if you wish. But I don't want to see the cost of that meal on your expense sheet, should it turn out to be a hoax.
Have you got anything on that restaurant yet?
Security doesn't know anything. They're going to check with special branch.
How would you like a meal there?
Oh, tonight?
Yes.
Well, isn't Greer going?
No, he thinks it might be a hoax.
And what do you think?
I don't know, but I think it's worth finding out.
All right, I don't mind coming along, if the firm's paying.
Ring the restaurant and book table 6 for about 8:30 this evening.
Right. What if I can't get table 6?
Well, use your initiative. What time is it?
10:10.
He's not coming, is he? It seems Greer was right.
He's probably waiting for us to get drunk.
I must say it's bloody good wine. Do you fancy another bottle?
Why not?
Waiter!
Well, how much longer should we wait?
Let's drink the wine first, see how it goes.
Yes, sir?
Another bottle of the same, please.
Oh, very good, sir. I've forgotten how good a restaurant this is.
Yes, well, I wish you'd told me how expensive it would be. Scrooge doesn't show this meal's on me.
And worth every penny.
The last time I arranged to meet someone in a restaurant, I was arrested.
Really?
Police raided the place. There was a brothel upstairs.
Where was that?
Algiers. I liked Algiers. It was a good place.
How long have you been in the service?
Ooh, I don't know. Years. Sometimes I think too many of them.
Oh, you're thinking of resigning?
Not really. I just get a little bored at times.
You seem to have stayed operational.
Oh, no. I was all right when I was younger. Anyway, things were different then.
What do you mean?
Well, to be operational was to be numbered with the elite. It certainly isn't nowadays. You only have to see some of the boneheads they recruit to realise that. Anyway, intelligence work has changed so much. I mean, all the real gathering of information takes place in research units like ours. I'd much rather be there at the heart of things than sitting out in the cold trying to convince myself I was doing something worthwhile.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's strange. I never thought I'd actually go to enjoy a desk job.
Neither did I.
Your wine, sir. Oh, thank you. Oh, don't bother. I'll pour.
Sir. Tell me, what do you say when people ask what you do for a living?
Well, it depends. Usually that I'm a clerical officer.
No, I meant with friends, relations, that sort of thing.
Well, much the same. The Official Secrets Act makes it difficult to say anything else.
Absolutely.
May I join you for a drink?
Well, that depends who you are.
My name is Scrooge.
A good name for a man who catches drinks. Sit down.
Thank you.
Wir können Ihnen leider nur französischen Wein anbieten.
Please speak English.
As you wish.
You are Section Leader Greer.
No, I'm afraid he couldn't make it.
Why not?
Well, he's shy. You know what the British are like. But he does send his apologies.
You're wasting my time. I'm here at great personal risk.
Mr. Greer, I will see you when we know a little more about you. Relax. You're quite safe. Drink some wine.
It is fortunate that I recognize you from this afternoon.
You were there at the dead letter box?
Yes.
It's not very professional to watch a pickup, you know.
Why not?
I could have had a team of men with me, all waiting to see who was watching me collect the post. You could have been followed.
Was I?
No. We work on a very small budget in our section. All you saw was what was there, just the two of us.
Do not play games, please.
Then tell us what you want.
All right. I'm here as a representative.
For whom?
I cannot say, but I represent someone very important who wishes to defect.
From the Democratic Republic?
Please do not ask such questions at the moment.
Why should we be interested?
Because of his position. He is a high-ranking intelligence officer with special responsibilities for espionage activities in this country.
Why does he want to defect?
He will tell you that himself.
So why doesn't he just go ahead? There's nothing stopping him.
Because he must be assured of a friendly reception.
I don't think we've sent back many East Germans who come over to us. If he can get over the border, he'll be greeted with open arms.
The person I represent will not be coming over the border in the way you mean.
So how does he plan to arrive?
He will be part of an official delegation soon to visit this country.
I see.
And official guests who defect can cause great embarrassment to the host countries. So, you see the need for a firm assurance.
Will he bring any family with him?
No. They're all dead.
And what do you hope to get out of all this?
Don't understand.
What sort of reward do you expect for acting as a go-between?
I also wish to defect.
I see. This person you're representing, when do we get to know his name?
After you have agreed in principle to accept both him and me.
But we don't know who we're getting.
You will be disappointed.
You might not think so, but I've got to take considerably more than that back to my superiors. I must at least have a name.
I cannot give you a name.
If you expect us to trust you, you've got to give us something in return. After all, if your side's prepared to let him out of the country, he must be fairly safe.
Perhaps, but I'm not.
Why did you approach Section 3 when not operational?
Because my client knows Section Leader Greer. At least he knows of him.
From where?
I don't know.
What the hell do you know?
I'm only the go-between.
Is there any other reason why you came to Section 3?
Well?
The position of my client gives him access to very valuable information concerning your section.
What? Oh, for God's sake, you've got to tell us something.
All right. On safe arrival in this country, he will identify and denounce a double agent in your section. Now do you understand the need for secrecy?
Do you believe his story?
I don't know. I don't want to.
I agree that it's always very unpleasant to be told a colleague could be a spy. But on this occasion, I fear he may be right.
Oh?
The section is already being investigated. Apparently, a complete photocopy of the Meyer file has got into the hands of East German intelligence.
That's not possible.
That's what I said, but I'm told it's true.
And they think the file came from this section?
Yes.
So Scrooge is genuine.
I fear so. So we'd better do something about finding out who the defector is.
Right, sir.
I also want to know who Scrooge is as well.
That might be easier. I lifted the wine glass he used at the restaurant. We've at least got a complete set of prints.
Good.
What about you meeting Scrooge, sir?
Tell him I'm agreeable, and as soon as possible.
You know, something that worries me about Scrooge's client.
What's that?
The fact that he hasn't got any living relatives. I mean, they don't usually let that sort of person out, do they?
So, he's trusted.
Yeah, but if he's trusted, he must toe the party line with quite a lot of conviction.
And you don't think that sort of man changes his mind?
Do you?
It's been known.
Look at this. An official list of an East German trade delegation coming to London in 2 days' time. Now, most of them we know.
So?
Well, I mean, they're all so bloody hardline, almost petrified. Can you imagine any of these defecting?
I don't know, but we'll check them out. When Scrooge does tell us who his client is, I want to be in the position to be able to ask him a few pertinent questions.
Yeah.
Get the computer boys to produce some likely candidates from that list you got.
Based on what?
Well, we know the defector is an intelligence officer and that he doesn't have any living relatives. That might be a good place to start.
Right, I'm on my way.
Have you organised Greer's reply to Scrooge?
Oh, that's done. Baker sent it down to the dead letter box.
Hello? No, he isn't here at the moment. This is John Harvey. Yes, I'll tell him, sir.
And what are you doing in my office?
Oh, waiting for you, actually.
And when you enter another man's office, is it your usual practice to sit in his chair and go through his papers?
Well, the only reason I'm sitting in your chair is because I've just answered your phone and I wasn't going through your papers.
So, who was it?
Sorry?
On the phone.
Head of records.
Thanks. Now, what can I do for you?
The controller tells me you're handling a go-between for a defector.
Aye.
Do you think that wise?
I didn't have much say in the matter. He came to me.
But considering what has happened since he made contact with your section, would it not be more sensible to hand over further negotiations to the security section?
It's too late. I'm meeting Scrooge this evening.
And what about the double agent in your section?
I thought catching him was your job.
It is, and I shall catch him.
Then there are no problems.
Except that if the double agent hears about Scrooge, he'll arrange to have him dealt with.
Then you'll have to catch him very quickly, instead of wasting your time causing further risk to Scrooge by having him followed. You see, the controller tells me things, too.
It was necessary to have Scrooge followed.
Oh, really? And what if the embassy security noticed your men?
They didn't.
I wish I had your confidence, because some of your men are about as inconspicuous as a herd of rhinoceros.
God damn it, Greer, you're so bloody rude. It amazes me that a man of your supreme tactlessness has managed to get so far in the service.
I'm canny. I know when to creep.
Obviously, the way you run this section proves that. Do you not understand that if Scrooge's cover is blown, they'll kill him?
I am aware of that. And I would be grateful if you wouldn't talk to me as though I were some sort of mental defective. I am aware of the importance of security.
Are you? What about this? Marked top secret. You left the room unattended without locking it in your safe.
I don't think anyone would be interested in stealing an empty file. It seems you should have gone through my desk after all.
Perhaps. You are supposed to lock your office when you leave it. Anyone could wander in here.
There's a notice on my door saying you could only enter by appointment.
You think that would stop anyone?
Perhaps not. But as you're the only uninvited person I've found in this room in a very long while, Harvey, I'm thinking that maybe you're the spy.
Oh, what time is it?
6:20.
Oh, it's been a long day.
Why don't you go home?
No, I want to be here when Scrooge's reply arrives. Sure? Yes? Oh, well, there's not much you can do, is there? Just stick with it. But be discreet. Bye. That was Baker. Scrooge hasn't shown yet.
It's a bit of a drag.
How's that short list of possible defectors coming along?
I'm still waiting on the computer people.
I'll chase them up first thing tomorrow.
Right.
Sure? I'm afraid he's in conference. Can I take a message? Yes? I see. Are you sure it's him? I'll tell him, sir.
What's the matter?
Scrooge is dead.
How?
Run down by a refueling tanker at London Airport.
What was he doing there?
Well, they're not sure. But they think he was being taken back to East Germany.
What time was he killed?
I don't know.
There's absolutely no doubt the dead man is Scrooge.
None, sir. His prints match with those on the wine-glass Shaw brought in.
I see. Where's Greer?
He's gone down to Heathrow to take a look.
The card always did attract him.
Yes, sir. Well, at least we've dispelled any doubt we might have had about there being a double agent in Section 3, and that being so, I would like to recommend that the section be suspended until he's caught.
No, can't be done. I couldn't possibly justify closing down an important section on evidence as flimsy as Scrooge's death. For all we know, he may have given himself away.
So we let things go on as they are?
For the time being. Don't look so downhearted. With a little luck, the death of Scrooge might only be a minor setback. The thing we must now concentrate on is whether we've lost his client as well.
So?
Well, perhaps Scrooge dying at the airport was fortuitous.
Really?
Well, people may not have had time to interrogate him properly. His client's identity could still be safe.
Oh.
I mean, when was the earliest his own side could have picked him up?
About midnight, after his meeting with Shaw and Peters.
At the very earliest. And he died at 15:25 this afternoon. The very longest they could have had him was 14 hours. Now, if Scrooge could still run well enough to break away from his escort and get himself under the wheels of a tanker, his own side couldn't have spent the night working on him, otherwise he'd have been a stretcher case.
It's possible. He could have cracked as soon as they picked him up, told them everything. Interrogation might not have been necessary.
I realise that. But if there's any chance Scrooge's client is safe, I want to make contact with him. Greer's men are getting a short list together of possible defectors. When it's ready, I want our people in East Germany to have a copy. I want to know what they think. And also their thoughts on the possibility of trying to make contact with the defector themselves.
Right. Are you two away home?
Yes, sir, unless there's something else you wanted.
No, I don't think so. As soon as I've had a word with the controller, I'll be away myself.
How was it at the airport?
Grim and messy. There was a particularly nasty person from the East German embassy demanding Scrooge's body be returned immediately. Although what they think they can learn from 20 pints of pureed man, I fail to see. Anyway, you two will be off.
Right, sir.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I suppose there isn't any doubt that Scrooge's death was an accident.
No, sir. Apparently he was just about to mount the steps to his aircraft when he made a run for it. As he ran round the nose of the plane, he met the tanker head-on. He was in a terrible mess.
Were there any witnesses?
Aye, most of the passengers waiting to board the aeroplane saw it.
What about Scrooge's escort? Did they try to stop him?
One of them was nearly killed doing so.
Good.
Sir?
It's just a theory I have.
Am I allowed the confidence of your thoughts?
I've been speculating on how far the East Germans might have got with Scrooge's interrogation. If they tried to save him, it means they still wanted him alive. Hopefully that's good news for us.
You think he may not have told them the name of his client?
Precisely. It might be possible to contact him via our own people in East Germany.
Oh, but we have no idea who he is.
Well, that's why I want your people to keep working on a possible short list of defectors.
Right, sir. Though I'm of the opinion Scrooge would still be alive if Harvey hadn't ordered the surveillance.
Well, we'll never know that for certain.
I also think Harvey overstepped his brief when he had Scrooge followed.
Scrooge was Harvey's business as well.
Then why didn't he consult me?
An oversight. Pressure of work. Sure you know how it happened.
Oh, come away. Harvey's a law unto himself. He does what he likes.
You mustn't forget that your section is under investigation, Greer. Harvey's methods may lack proper procedure at times. He's a very experienced officer. Always has good reason for what he does. It could also be argued that if you were a little cooperative, a little more approachable, he'd be more willing to keep you informed of his activities.
I've seen Harvey at work before. He almost takes a delight in being esoteric. And the amount of disruption he's already caused in my section has to be seen to be believed.
Look, Graham, I know more like what is happening than you do. A section under investigation is never good for morale. But open conflict between two senior officers only adds to the bad feeling created by such an investigation. Harvey has a job to do, whether we like it or not. The sooner you start to cooperate, the sooner this mess will be cleared up. You understand?
Aye.
I'll speak to Harvey in the morning. Remind him that you are section leader and that you must be kept informed of what's happening.
Thank you, sir.
Now help yourself to another whiskey.
Thank you.
You better let me have a report on your visit to the airport. Just for the file.
Right, sir. Has there been any reaction from the East Germans on the death of Scrooge?
No, not yet. Given what he was up to, I doubt whether the FO will receive more than a strongly worded note denouncing the general decadence of the British people. And tanker drivers in particular.
Computer section. This is Martin Shaw, section 3. That's right. Is our printout ready? Reference number? Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'll hang on.
Morning.
Where have you been? Office hours start at 9:30.
Now, don't bully me. I feel extremely fragile.
Then sit down before something breaks.
Oh.
Yes? What do you mean it's been collected? Who? Who sanctioned that? Harvey? That explains everything. Can you run off another copy for me? Thanks very much. Bye. Harvey's walked off with our short list of possible defectors.
Am I supposed to care?
A little interest would be appreciated. What happened to you?
Linda's pregnant.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks. Yes, it was confirmed yesterday. So we went out with her parents to celebrate. Of course, I behaved like an absolute ass. And, I must have drunk a gallon of wine. And to add shame to gluttony, I passed out in the car. I woke up at 3:30 this morning, freezing cold. They just left me where I collapsed.
You look more as though they backed the car over you.
Sure. Good morning, sir. No? I see. It's just that I'm being interviewed by one of Harvey's men in a few minutes. I'll tell him, sir.
Greer wants to see me.
And what about your interview?
We are to switch turns. You go in my place.
Oh, that's not fair. The state I'm in, I'll probably get drummed out of the service as an alcoholic.
Sit down, man.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to believe it, but this arrived a few minutes ago. I'd like your considered opinion.
In spite of the death of Scrooge, my client still wishes to defect. But because of my friend's death, security must be much tighter. I will deal only with the agent Martin Shaw. I will meet him at 11:30 this morning at Brook Green, Hammersmith, W6, to negotiate details of my client's defection. Miser.
What do you think?
I'm amazed.
That the defector has 2 representatives in England?
Yes, and that the client's still safe.
Do you think the letter is genuine?
Oh, he knows too much for it not to be.
I agree. So, how do you feel about meeting this miser?
I don't mind, as long as I can take someone with me.
Take Peters.
What will the controller say?
I'll speak to him. Although I don't think he'll have much choice with you as the named agent. I assume Miser knows what you look like.
I suppose so. But how?
That's what you'll have to find out, laddie.
God, it's cold. I'm frozen.
I thought you said he'd be here at 11:30.
That's what the note said.
Oh, it's nearly 12:15. I always thought the Germans were supposed to be punctual.
Well, Scrooge wasn't.
Park bench meetings are only suitable for fine sunny days. You sure in the right place?
If this is Brook Green, it's the right place.
Perhaps he's missed us.
As there are only a half-dozen park benches, not many more blades of grass, and a couple of tennis courts, I think it's highly unlikely. Especially as we happen to be the only 2 people on the green.
And why doesn't he hurry up?
He's probably terrified.
That's no excuse for keeping us waiting. We've had plenty of time to look around.
I remember I sat outside a cafe in Cairo for 2 days waiting for someone to show up.
At least it was warm.
Unbelievably so. I had to keep drinking cups of Egyptian coffee to keep the cafe proprietor happy. I must have had 50 cups of thick, sweet coffee that day. So the second day I thought I'd alternate the coffee with bottled mineral water.
What happened?
I missed my contact. With drinking so much water, I spent half a day in the bog.
Actually, I'd settle for a nice warm bog right now.
Oh, come on, man, let's go. We've given him enough time.
The car's this way.
Well, I want to call in first.
Why don't you use the car radio?
There isn't one. We're in my own car. I'll phone from the box over there.
I'm sure it's warm. This green is quite attractive.
You like the pub across the way? We can have lunch there. Extension 91. Hello? Hello, sir. It's Shaw. No, he didn't show. Okay. We're on our way in.
How did Greer sound?
Not too disappointed.
That's something. Where's this pub? I can't wait to get warm.
The phone's ringing.
Must be a wrong number.
Probably.
Couldn't be Greer, could it?
Well, hardly. But on the other hand... Hello? Yes? Well, where are you? What? What do you mean, not alone? Where can we meet? Yes, I understand. All right. Yes.
What was all that about?
It was Miser.
Where is he?
He didn't say. Although he must be able to see us to have timed the telephone call.
Well, why didn't he show himself?
He says we're being followed.
Does he know who they are?
No. Although he said he anticipated something like this.
Could they be our people?
I don't know.
But even if they are, would you risk showing yourself after what had happened to Scrooge?
No, I suppose not.
Well, at least it isn't a wasted journey. If we go to the litter bin next to the bench where we were, he said we'll find a letter.
I'll get it.
Right, but keep your eyes open. I'll phone Greer again.
We got it, sir.
Good.
I've taken it to forensic. They'll give you a buzz when it's been opened and checked.
Right. Have you seen the duty officer for your debriefing yet?
I'm on my way there now.
Good man. Oh, you said that you spoke to Miser.
That's right.
Was it a man or a woman?
A man.
Did he speak in English or German?
English. In fact, his English was very good.
But he had an accent.
Oh, yes. Is there something wrong?
The whole setup seems a little too contrived, as though he had no intention of showing himself.
Well, he said the phone thing was just a precaution in case of problems. As it turned out, he was right.
Aye, and I've already had words with the controller about that little problem.
You know who was following us?
I have every reason to believe they were Harvey's men.
Oh, that's stupid. He nearly ruined the whole meeting.
He's getting quite good at that sort of thing. But anyway, you'll be off now for your debriefing. I'll let you know when I hear from the expert.
Has Greer phoned?
Not yet. Where have you been?
Debriefing. Then I went for a chat with the chum in communication.
And?
Did you know it was Harvey's men who followed us?
What? Are you sure?
Yes. He'd ordered a communications link-up between here and his field operator. You'll never guess how many men he had on surveillance. 15.
Good God. I wonder if the men following Scrooge were as obvious.
Sure. Who? Ah, yes, put him through. Hello, Mr. Dring. What? Really? Have you had a look? And nothing's missing? I see. No, I wouldn't bother the police at the moment. I'll explain this evening. I'm really most grateful for your consideration. Yes, I'll see you this evening. Yes, goodbye. That was my caretaker.
Hmm?
He's just seen 2 men coming out of my flat.
Oh, no. Was there much taken?
Not as far as he can see.
That's bloody lucky.
It is, isn't it?
Look, old boy, I don't want to lecture you, but do you think it wise giving your caretaker the section telephone number? Can you imagine what Harvey would say?
I didn't. I gave him the alias switchboard number. As far as he's concerned, I still work in the Department for Parks and Open Spaces. Give me some credit.
Sure. Right, sir. Miser's letter is back from the expert.
Here you are. As you see, he's named the defector.
Who is it?
Carl Conrad Schiller.
He'll certainly be a worthy prize.
Isn't he part of the delegation arriving tomorrow?
That's right. Official reception at 10:30. So we've a lot of work to do and very little time to do it in. I want you to arrange another meeting with Miser. Only this time, I will speak to him. And I want the meeting as soon as possible.
Right, sir.
And here's our file on Schiller. Read it, both of you. Then let me have your impressions. But first, get the meeting with Miser arranged.
Come. You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Harvey, come in. Sit down.
Thank you, sir.
I gather you've been using part of your team for surveillance work.
Yes, sir.
Why didn't you tell Greer you were putting his men under surveillance?
Because I knew he'd make a great deal of fuss.
Yes. And as it turned out, he would have been right.
I don't believe Miser saw my men, sir.
Your faith is touching, but the facts say otherwise.
I don't think they do. I think Miser was bluffing. There wasn't any way he could have known we were there.
And I hope you're right. Because if you're not, a lot of awkward questions are going to be asked. It doesn't do when the cream of my security section are swatted by what may turn out to be nothing more than a dissatisfied clerical officer.
I realize that, sir.
I think you sometimes forget that I have to account for the activities of this department to our political masters. The death of Scrooge has upset the minister. If we lose Miser as well, I'll be expected to wield the axe. You do understand, Harvey?
Yes, sir.
Go away and vindicate the faith I have in you. Find the spy in Section 3 and keep Miser alive until Schiller is in our hands.
Yes. Well, don't do anything for the moment. No, it's nothing to worry about. I just want to have a word here first. Yes. Yes, now I'll call you back in a few minutes. Bye.
Are you all right?
That was Linda.
Is there anything wrong?
Why didn't you tell the police that your flat had been broken into?
Well, nothing's been stolen.
It's a bit casual, isn't it?
Well, not really. You forget we're operational. I certainly don't want the police hanging round my neck asking silly questions.
Linda's just got home from the office. She says that someone has been in the house. And as with you, nothing's been stolen.
Well, then how can she be so certain?
Because the cat was sitting in the hall waiting for her.
And she let it out on her way to work.
That's right. And there's no way it could have got back into the house unless the front door had been opened. My house has been searched, hasn't it? And so has your flat.
I would think so.
Yeah, but by whom? Not by the opposition.
It's possible. Although I doubt it. They're just messenger boys for Greer. They'd hardly expect us to be taking home important papers concerning Scrooge or Miser, or anything else come to that.
Then who the hell was it?
I can only think of one other person, Harvey, or at least a couple of his men, and he'd probably argue that he was only doing his job.
You know, when I got married, I gave up being a field operator to prevent this sort of thing happening. Now, I don't mind being investigated, but I don't want my wife upset or my house searched.
Don't be so bloody wet. Well, you know as well as I do that Harvey would burn your house down with your wife inside it if he thought it was necessary. What's more, he'd probably get away with it. Sure? Right, sir. Straight away.
It seems Miser wants to meet you alone, Shaw. I don't quite know how to take it. Seems your poor old section leader is no longer acceptable. Here's the letter.
Thank you.
Miser isn't taking any chances.
All things considered, I don't blame him one little bit.
I'm to walk down Upper Street, Islington, at 2100 hours this evening. If Miser finds everything to his satisfaction, he'll make contact.
I must confess I'm a little apprehensive as to how Harvey will respond to the news of an unchaperoned clandestine meeting.
Surely he won't try the surveillance farce again.
I think even he must be sated. Force. Harvey has carte blanche when it comes to interfering in other people's business. Should the controller say too much and Harvey's activities prove to be justified, there could be a lot of awkward questions. And being an ambitious man, the one thing the controller doesn't like are awkward questions.
So, nothing will be said about Harvey's blunders?
Not at the moment. But when this affair is finished, I'm very much hoping Harvey will be as well.
Well, I won't shed any tears.
I don't think anyone will. But let's not start celebrating too soon. In fact, I suggest you two be away off home for an hour or so. You've both got a long evening ahead of you.
Me as well?
Aye, lad. I'll need someone to keep me company while waiting for Shaw to return from his jaunt.
Why didn't you make a complaint about your house being searched?
Ah, you heard Greer. Harvey's got carte blanche. Anyway, I probably can't prove the house is searched by his men.
That's what they rely on. Because I bet you a bent pin to a £5 note they didn't have a search warrant.
Bastards.
If it's any consolation, I should think most of the section will have been given the once-over.
Well, what can they hope to find?
The usual stuff. Collapsible Aston Martin in the suitcase under the bed, shortwave radio in the martini shaker, you know, the sort of thing.
It's not funny.
I suppose not. Just hope that if Harvey's section is ever investigated, you're part of the team who takes his place to pieces. Harvey?
Sir?
Are you off home?
No, sir, just up to the canteen.
If you wouldn't mind postponing your meal for a little while, I've just had a phone call from our forensic department. Apparently they've discovered something.
Did they say what?
No, I'm on my way up there now. Thought you might like to join me.
I don't like speculating. It's not very scientific.
What do you think you found?
Well, here's the typographical report on the machines used to write both Scrooge's and Miser's letters.
Do you want us to read it?
No. It's a very long report, and I do have a home to go to, which, incidentally, I would like to see tonight.
Sorry.
The report's main feature is that all Miser's letters were written on the same electric typewriter. You don't seem surprised.
Not particularly.
Do you not find it cumbersome that Miser returned to wherever he did to use the same typewriter?
No. In my experience, I find agents will go to almost ridiculous lengths not to leave any clue as to their identity. As you probably well know, An electric typewriter's a faceless machine. It tells you nothing about the operator, not even if it can type properly.
Then what if I tell you that I think the typewriter is in the East German Embassy?
So?
Do you know how far the Albert Memorial dead letter box is from the East German Embassy?
Tell me.
6 miles.
That's not very far in a car.
With the traffic as it is, I estimate a round journey of 45 minutes.
What are you trying to say?
That I am very suspicious.
But why?
Because of the very fact that he went backwards and forwards to type his letters. It wasn't necessary. His letters were never more than 3 dozen words. He could have typed that in the back of his car.
Perhaps he didn't have a portable typewriter.
Or he was being extra careful?
Wrong. He was not being careful. Because I bet my pension plus 50% more that the comings and goings of the East German Embassy staff are recorded.
Yes, I would think that a fairly safe bet.
So therefore he was advertising his activities, popping backwards and forwards, and it doesn't make sense. We know from our meeting with him at Brook Green that he's a man who leaves very little to chance. I'm sure he would have thought it safer to write his letters by hand than run the risk of being questioned by his own security people.
So you think he was going back to his embassy for reasons other than to use his typewriter?
I do. Do you remember the Bujowski affair?
I remember the name, not the incident in detail.
Precisely the same happened with him as is happening here. The same typewriter was used for all communications.
Didn't he turn out to be a double agent?
Right. And the reason he used the same electric machine was not for anonymity, but because he had to go back to his office to receive instructions from his controller. Now, why should Miser need a controller if he's just an innocent go-between?
Well, sir, what do you think?
He's assuming a great deal. And he's a shrewd blighter. And he's so often right.
Yes. Shall I scrap the meeting with Miser?
Oh, no. That goes ahead.
Well, what's the point, if you think it's a setup?
Because whatever else happens, we'll get Schiller. He's a very useful prize. We'll be able to sweat a great deal out of him before his own side realize we haven't fallen for him.
Right.
Are you using any surveillance on shore this evening?
No. The meeting place is too vague. I'd need dozens of men to cover it properly.
Who's going with him?
No one. Miser's note was quite specific about that. You'll only meet him alone.
Smells a little, doesn't it?
Yes, I suppose it does a bit.
Well, we must have some record of that meeting. And that doesn't mean I want a repeat of this morning's fiasco.
No, sir.
And don't forget to keep Greer informed this time. Better still, involve him if possible.
A radio mic?
Aye, Harvey has decided he wants a recording of your conversation with Miser. And to make sure everything goes smoothly, the controller suggests I ride in the communications van.
What's the point of a recording? Harvey doesn't speak German.
He assures me he's a fast learner. He still has an hour, but alternatively, you could always coax Miser to speak English.
All right, if that's what he wants. How big is this radio mic?
Oh, I'm told it's minute. In fact, small enough to conceal in your navel.
Oh, very useful. What sort of range does it have?
2 miles.
And where will the receiver be?
In a communications van.
Parked where?
A discreet distance away.
Well, that's very reassuring. What do you call a discreet distance?
As far away as the listening device will allow and you want us to be.
Good.
You seem nervous.
I am a bit.
You will be all right. We'll be nearby if you need any help.
That's what's making me nervous.
What time is it?
Nearly 10.
Where is Miser?
He's probably being careful. Checking everything very thoroughly.
But for nearly an hour.
We have Harvey to thank for that.
Aye, we do. Cigarette?
Oh, thank you.
Whoever considered surveillance work as being on active service must have led a very lethargic existence. I see more action cleaning my teeth.
How much longer have I got to walk up and down out here?
Until I say you can come in.
He can't hear you, sir.
I'm aware of that.
Freezing cold.
Why is his voice so muffled?
He's wearing the radio mic on the lapel of his jacket.
Why?
In case it's necessary for him to take his overcoat off.
Won't it seem rather strange, should the meeting take place in a doorway, that Shaw removes his overcoat on such a cold night? Might it not make Miser suspicious?
Unbuttoning his coat's all that's necessary, sir.
Even so, a chilly experience. The man sounds as though he's suffered enough already.
Now, what happens if they go into a building? Will that affect reception?
Shouldn't. Unless the building's got a lot of steel in it. As most of the buildings around here are Victorian, that's unlikely.
Thank God for the Victorians. Without them, would modern espionage be possible? Why are you running the tape recorder?
Sir?
The tape recorder, man. Why is it switched on?
I was told to record everything.
Including what was being said in this van?
No, sir, it's only recording what's being received over the radio mic.
Did Harvey tell you to do that?
Yes, sir.
I see. Well, he's going to find the last hour of tape rather fascinating. The odd moan about the cold, the occasional expletive that even a drunken sailor would rather have deleted. Mind you, the coughing fit Shaw had might prove of some medical interest.
I'm obeying orders, sir.
Aye, aren't we all, laddie?
Position check. I'm just passing the King's Head. And my God, doesn't it look inviting?
Keep your mind on your work, lad.
Sorry? Shaw's talking to someone, sir. The time? Oh, surely.
Can you turn the volume up?
It's just turned 10. Yes, it is a nice watch, isn't it? Very cheap, too. Perhaps you could afford one if you weren't so miserly. How do you do? I'm Martin Shaw.
So he's shown. Thank God for that.
Where would you like to talk? Okay. I must say I'll be glad to get in out of the cold. You did keep me waiting quite a while. This one?
God damn it! They would have to get into a car. Driver, King's Head, and make sure Miser doesn't see it.
How much further?
What's that crackling noise?
Distributor of Miser's cars affecting the radio mic.
It won't get worse with it.
It's a damn shame Miser had to use a car.
Aye, we must stand out like a sore thumb following in this thing.
Can we come all this way just to park here?
Stopping, sir. Aye, here. Take the next turning on the left and stop. Sir. What's happened?
I don't know.
Where did it park?
On the railway bridge. Oh, no.
What does it mean?
What happens to an ordinary car radio when you pass under a bridge?
Oh, God damn it.
It's the only contingency we didn't plan for.
Let him in.
How did it go?
It didn't.
We didn't get a bloody thing once you were parked. Just static.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Do you think Miser saw us?
Well, if he did, he didn't say anything.
Did he comment on why he parked where he did?
Not really. Only that he wanted a quiet road.
He couldn't have seen the microphone, could he?
No. I even kept my overcoat buttoned until we'd stopped as an extra precaution.
Harvey's not going to believe this. Of all the places in London Miser could have chosen to stop, he has to choose under a railway bridge. Right, back to the office. As we go, perhaps you might like to reminisce about your recent meeting with Miser. It would be nice to get something on tape.
The plan for Schiller's defection is very straightforward. He'll leave the hotel where he's staying at exactly 1200 hours tomorrow.
Which hotel?
The Marlborough in Park Lane. Schiller will take a taxi to Tottenham Court Road. There, he will wait for 10 minutes before taking another taxi to Camden Lock, where he will walk along the canal to Gloucester Avenue.
What is all this taxi-taking in aid of?
Well, so that we can check he's not being followed. Anyway, when he emerges into Gloucester Avenue, we're to have a taxi driven by one of our men waiting for him.
I see.
Is there a recognition code?
Yes. I hope I've got it fixed properly. Schiller will say, "Take me to Buckingham Palace. I'm told the Queen's collection is very good." The driver will reply that the art is better at the National Gallery.
You must agree there is a certain poetry about a recognition code.
Once Schiller is in the taxi and on the way to a safe house, I'm to go and collect Miser.
That all sounds straightforward enough.
Is Miser certain Schiller will be unfettered enough to leave the hotel as easily as he thinks?
Well, Schiller's a pretty important person. I would think he's fairly free.
Let's hope you're right.
What happens if Schiller is being followed?
Oh, we deal with that at the canal.
Muggers assault East German diplomats on sightseeing tour drama.
Something like that.
We'll leave the rough stuff to the special branch. They'll enjoy that.
Okay. I'll be glad to get
getting out of the cold. He did keep me waiting quite a while. This one?
Good God. That's all we've got of Miser.
Aye.
Why are their voices so muffled?
Shaw was wearing the radio mic under his overcoat. It was your radio operator's idea.
I see.
Now, the small tape you have there is Shaw's debriefing.
Aha. Is everything arranged for Schiller's defection tomorrow?
Aye, from Miser's point of view. Although I'm not too sure how well organized you are.
We'll be ready. How will Miser defect?
Now, once Schiller is safe, Shaw will collect him from a prearranged meeting place.
Will he? Yes. We still don't know what Miser looks like, do we? In fact, we don't know anything about him.
Shaw is with the photo fit people now, trying to put a picture of him together.
For what that's worth.
You think there's something wrong?
Oh, yes. Miser is far too elusive for an honest defector.
Oh, he's just nervous. Especially after what happened to Scrooge.
He's not that nervous. Look at Miser's letters again.
What am I supposed to be looking for?
According to the expert, they were all written on the same machine.
So?
It means that each time Miser wrote a reply to one of your communications, he returned, probably to his office, to do so. That is not the action of a nervous man, especially if that typewriter happens to be in the East German embassy.
And what are you choosing to deduce from that?
We believe the reason Miser returned to his office was to receive instructions from his controller on what to put in the reply.
Oh, come away, man. Next you'll be reading intrigue into the recipes on the backs of porridge boxes.
The controller agrees with this. They're both of the opinion that Miser is probably a go-between to plant Schiller on us.
Why should the East Germans want to do that?
Have you any idea how much confusion a man like Schiller could create if we accepted him as a friendly defector?
But how can you be certain he really doesn't want to defect?
Have you read his file?
I have.
Well? With his sort of background in history, do you not find him an unlikely candidate?
I know what you mean, but the prize boy of today can easily be the potential psychiatric patient of tomorrow.
Oh, come on, man. Schiller has survived so many purges, he's almost indestructible. I can't believe that he's the original defector.
So, what are you going to do about it?
Nothing. Nothing has changed, except our attitude towards him. Schiller's defection will take place as planned. He'll be very useful to us.
Won't he be disappointed when he asks for a suite in the Dorchester and gets you in an interrogation room with a rubber hose? And what will you do about the person he denounces as the double agent in my section?
I'm not sure yet.
You're going to have to take him out of circulation. It's one of the things the other side will be checking, to see Schiller has been accepted.
I realize that.
It could all prove rather embarrassing.
I know. Especially if Schiller denounces you.
Are you sure that's what he looks like?
As far as I can remember.
It's not what I expected.
What were you expecting?
I don't know, really. It just looks a bit, a bit odd. Not at all German.
I see. Well, you've got to remember that I didn't get that much of a look at him.
You were with him for nearly an hour.
Well, it was very dark, and he spent most of the time staring through the windscreen. I really didn't see him all that well.
What'll they do with this photo-fit picture of Miser?
I don't know. I'll have the man himself very soon.
Oh, God, I'm tired.
Come on, let's go. We've got a long day tomorrow.
Right, gentlemen. Please.
Oh, yes.
First, I'd like to introduce Detective Inspector Martin of Special Branch. He's our liaison officer and also officer in charge of the towpath team. Right. Now, you should all have been given a photograph of Schiller. As you'll see, he's been given the code name of Bulldog. You should also have a plan of the route he's taking. Now, surveillance teams, I do not want a repeat of the Brook Green incident. Bulldog's an experienced intelligence officer who'll spot any slip-ups a mile off. I don't want him running for cover because of a mistake on your part. Understood? In the event that Bulldog is being followed by the time he reaches Camden Lock, the team on the towpath must act most judiciously. All that will be necessary are delaying tactics. I do not want a brawl.
What if they put up a fight, sir?
Then they're to be restrained in the most tactful way possible until Bulldog is clear. Once he's in the taxi, he'll be brought directly to the safe house in Askew Road, the surveillance cars acting as escort.
What if the other side tries to snatch him back?
Well, then the nearest operators will go to his aid. But involve the police as soon as you can. And no excessive rough stuff. I can't stress that enough. I do not want an incident. Once Bulldog is in our taxi, Shaw will collect Miser and bring him to the safe house. Mr. Greer and I will be at Askew Road with the communications team. Any questions?
Sir, what happens if Bulldog deviates from the schedule set out here?
You remain on station. The project isn't aborted unless Schiller returns to his hotel. No more questions? Right, gentlemen. Best of luck. See you all at Askew Road.
All right.
I think so. Although I don't know why they gave me the job of driving the taxi.
Because you're the best man. Don't worry, you'll have 6 surveillance cars in attendance when you bring Schiller in. You'll be safe enough.
Oh, I hope so. Where are you picking up Miser?
Baker Street.
I must admit I'll be glad when this lot's over. I don't think my nerves are up to it anymore.
It'll be a piece of cake.
I know. The worst I can get is a puncture.
That's right.
Or a bullet in the back of the head. See you later.
Take care.
Sorry I'm late.
So is Bulldog. He's still hiding in his hotel.
Oh. I hope nothing's gone wrong.
Perhaps he likes to tease. If nothing else comes out of this affair, we've at least scotched, and I use that word advisedly, the fallacy that the Germans are a punctual people.
Thank you, Greer.
Car 1 to control, car 1 to control, over.
Ah.
Control to car 1, over.
Bulldog has just left the hotel and is boarding a taxi, over.
Control listening.
At last.
Car 1 to control, taxi registration number is Tango Hotel Kilo 964 November. Taxi now pulling away and travelling towards Hyde Park roundabout, over.
How long will you hold Schiller here?
Until this evening, then we move him to
Control to
Birmingham.
car 1, stand by. Control to car 2, control to car 2, over.
Car 2 to control, car 2 to control, over.
Registration number of taxi carrying Bulldog is Tango Hotel Kilo 964 November, over.
Car 2 to control, I see him, over.
Control, listening.
I cannot for the life of me understand why you're not using an open channel. It would save having to repeat everything.
If the East Germans are trying to monitor our radio calls, they'll find it considerably more difficult with each vehicle receiving and transmitting on a different wavelength.
If your theory about Schiller is correct, they won't need to try and monitor us. They already know where he's going.
They only know his route until Gloucester Avenue, and they certainly don't know where the safe house
car
is.
1, report please, over.
Car 1 to control, all quiet on the eastern front. If Bulldog has a tail, he didn't start from here, over.
Control, listening. Control to car 2, report position please, over.
Car 2 to control, approaching Marble Arch roundabout. I rather fear the taxi will go down Oxford Street. It's closed to private vehicles. Do you wish me to follow? Over.
Sir?
No. Car 3 can pick him up at Tottenham Court Road.
Control to car 2, break off surveillance.
Car 2 to control, roger and out.
When you've told Car 3 what's happening, let the taxi and Topoff know ETA of Bulldog.
Right, sir.
Would you like some coffee?
Control to car 3.
You offering to make it?
Control to car 3.
I make very good coffee,
Over.
too.
Topath control, over.
Control, over.
Bulldog has just passed. There's not a sign of a tail, over.
Control, listening. Control to taxi, over.
Taxi, over.
ETA Bulldog 1 minute, over.
Roger.
Well, we've nearly got him.
Should you not tell Shaw to go and pick Miser up?
Once Schiller's in the taxi.
You think he might have had a change of heart at this late stage?
No, I just want him in the taxi first.
Taxi to control, over.
Control, over.
I can see Bulldog, over.
Roger. Control, listening.
Just a few more seconds.
You are for hire? Yes, Gus. Take me to a strip club. Sorry?
Any strip club.
What the hell?
Are you sure you wouldn't prefer to go to an art gallery? Where I come from, there are hundreds of art galleries, but no strip clubs. You take me to a strip club.
What's going on? Schiller's in the cab.
Tell him to drive off and cruise.
Control to taxi, drive off and cruise. Stand by for further instructions. Over.
Roger.
Why the hell didn't he give the recognition code? You'll be able to ask him yourself in about half an hour's time.
Get onto the surveillance cars and tell them to keep their eyes peeled.
Right, sir.
Do you not think this may be Schiller's idea of a joke?
If it is, it's a bloody stupid one.
Well, didn't I read in his file that he fancies himself as a bit of a practical
Well, this is no time to start asking about.
This is not a very good beginning, is it?
No.
We are sitting here in a state of confusion, and he hasn't even arrived. What sort of effect is he going to have when he's actually in the room? I'm beginning to wonder who is going to sweat what out of whom.
Get Peters to confirm positive ID of Schiller.
Control to taxi. Over.
Taxi, over.
Please confirm positive ID of Bulldog. Over.
What do you mean? As far as I can tell, it looks like him. Over.
Tell him to try the recognition code again.
Control to taxi. Please try Bulldog with recognition code. Over.
As you wish. Here, Gal, are you sure you wouldn't prefer to go to Buckingham Palace? There's a very good art gallery on there. Strip club. What about the National Gallery? Only strip club.
Right. Tell Peters to bring him in.
Control to taxi. Bring Bulldog in. Over.
Roger.
Shouldn't you ring the controller?
I don't know. If I ring and it's only Schiller larking about, I'll look bloody stupid, won't I? It must be Schiller.
It's one hell of a coincidence if it isn't.
Get on shore. Tell him to collect Miser. Perhaps he might be able to explain Schiller's behaviour.
Control to taxi. Report ETA. Over.
ETA, 1 minute. Look, Bulldog's acting very strangely. He keeps banging on the partition and shouting. Over.
Tell him to keep coming.
Shouldn't we get a few heavies together, just in case he needs subduing?
Yes, it might not be a bad idea.
Control to taxi. Keep coming. A reception committee will be waiting. Over.
Thanks a lot. Over.
Control listening.
Ashby, this is Harvey. The taxi will be here in a moment. I want you and a small reception committee to greet it. Schiller's playing up a bit. Yes. If there's any trouble, grab him, bring him into the house, but be careful. I don't want him damaged.
Are you not going down to join in the fun?
I shall watch from up here, thank you.
Taxi to control. Taxi to control. Over.
Go ahead, taxi. Over.
I'm just turning to Askew Road. I hope you're ready. Over.
We're standing by. Over.
Bloody fool. Announcing the name of the road like that, it's as good as sending the Krauts an invitation.
The lad's under great pressure. He was expecting an easy ride.
Still no excuse.
Anyway, here he comes. 1:25, not bad going. My God, he's right. Look at Schiller bouncing up and down in the back.
Oh, no. The fool's come past the house. Out of the way.
It's all right. He stopped.
Ashby! Get to that taxi and quick! Bloody idiot! He'll pay for this in the interrogation room. What is he up to?
At least your men have got him.
Why don't they shut him out?
I don't believe it. Schiller floored one of your men. He's making mincemeat out of him. So much for our training in self-defense. I think our method should definitely be reviewed.
I want every man into the street. Get Schiller into the house any way you can. You're enjoying this, aren't you?
You must admit it's a bit of a shambles, and not the sort of thing you'd expect from an experienced officer.
How the hell was I supposed to know Schiller would behave like this? For God's sake, don't you shut him up!
I think you've left it a little late. Someone's pulled the police.
What the hell are they doing here? What's gone wrong?
Well?
There's no explanation, sir.
What do you mean?
I don't know what went wrong. It was Schiller. We had the right man. He did everything as planned until he got to our taxi.
You know, I've had the Home Office, the Commissioner of Police, the FO, even the Ministry of Defense burning up my telephone line. Schiller is shouting kidnap. The East Germans are doing the same. They want explanations, reasons for what's happened. And so do I. Why did you continue to bring Schiller in once he'd started to protest?
I saw no reason not to. Why should I have given in just because he'd got cold feet?
Idiot. You've played right into their hands. This is the record of the 999 call that brought the police to Askew Road. What time did the taxi carrying Schiller arrive?
1:25. Oh, no.
Oh, yes, Harvey. That call was made 3 minutes before the taxi even turned into the road. The East Germans knew your every move. Schiller never had any intention of defecting. You were totally and completely set up.
Why? What was the point, for God's sake? Why go to all that trouble?
I would suggest you try and find out.
Nothing at all? You sure? Right, well, give me a call if you hear anything. Oh, excuse me, sir.
What is it, lad?
Shaw's missing.
What?
I've just phoned Askew Road. He hasn't turned up.
Hasn't he? No. Get onto the carpool. Find out which car he took.
Right.
Get me Commander Armstrong, Special Branch. It's very urgent.
Can you find out which car Martin Shaw took, please?
Get the registration number of the car as well.
Thank you. And the number 2, please. Yes, thank you.
Greer? Thank you. Hello,
Yeah?
Jock, Alec. Look, can you do me a favour?
The colour?
One of my men has gone missing.
Thanks very much.
Yes, he was operational, and I'm a bit concerned something might have happened to him. Do you think you could get on to Traffic Division and ask them to keep an eye open for a... just a moment, Jock. Do you have the details of Shaw's car?
No, sir.
Hello, Jock. It's a red Renault 12 Estate. Registration number Juliet Kilo November 405 November. The driver is Martin Shaw. He was supposed to be picking someone up in Baker Street and taking them to Shepherd's Bush. I'm very grateful, Jock. I'll hear from you soon.
You don't think something's happened to him, do you, sir?
After the Askew Road shambles, I'm not prepared to say anything.
Come in.
May I have a word?
Of course. Come in.
I've just come from records. And to tell you the truth, I am rather annoyed.
What's the matter?
I spent the whole morning trying to match this photo-fit picture of Miser to that of a photograph of a member of the East German embassy. I realise these photo-fits are very much a hit-and-miss affair, but there's nobody there who even vaguely resembles it.
I see.
Well, why wasn't your man shown the East German's mug book in the first place?
The photo fit wasn't put together until late last night. Records were closed. Look, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll get him to come up to records right away, see if he can recognize anyone.
I wish that had been suggested this morning. It might have saved me a great deal of time.
Yes. But I'm afraid I had other things on my mind.
Yes, so I heard. Bit of a shambles, wasn't it?
Bastard. Hello? Can I speak to Martin Shaw? He's one. Since when? I see. Is that Peters? But keep me informed, will you? Thank you.
Greer? Oh, hello, Jock. Where? Baker Street. Was there any sign of him? Then what the hell is going on? Okay, Jock. I'm grateful. Where the hell is he? Hello, Peters. Can you get onto Shaw's home? See if he's there. What? Aye, they found the car in Baker Street.
Yes. You're certain? What? A suitcase? Did he say where he was going? I see. Okay, well, I'm very grateful for your help, Mr. Dring. Thank you. Goodbye.
Was that him?
No, sir, he isn't there. That was his caretaker.
Did he have anything useful to say?
Only that Shaw was carrying a suitcase when he left this morning.
Did he say where he was going?
Abroad on business.
He's not due for any leave, is he?
No, sir.
Oh, dear. You're not thinking what I'm thinking, are you?
That Shaw's bolted.
Aye, the abandoned car, no miser, the shambles with Schiller. He organised the whole thing. And we just blindly followed.
I can't believe he's a double agent.
The best thing to do is find him and ask him. Now, what else did his caretaker say?
That Shaw took his car this morning. Now, if he did, he certainly didn't bring it here. He parks in the bay next to mine. There wasn't there this morning.
He definitely got in before you this morning?
Yes.
Then he must have switched to his own car when he dumped the Renault. Get onto the garage and see if they've got his registration number.
Right, sir. Hello. This is Peters, Section 3. Do you have the registration number of Martin Shaw's car, please? His bay number is 67. Thank you. Just checking, sir.
Good. Can you get me Commander Armstrong, Special Branch? If Shaw has bolted, where is the most likely place he'd go?
East Germany.
Right. Now, let's hope he used his own name when he booked the flight. There may still be a chance he hasn't left yet.
I'll check. Yes? Yes. Right, got it. And the car definitely hasn't been in today. Fine. Many thanks. Shaw's registration number, sir.
What make of car is it?
It's a blue Mini Clubman GT.
Right. Now, check on those passenger lists. Greer? Look, Jock, can you put out a special alert for me?
Hello. I'm checking.
It's for a car.
From Heathrow to East Germany.
Good God, I know you're not the traffic division, but you can get things moving much quicker than I can, and time is at a premium. Oh, don't worry, I'll take full responsibility, and I'll get the controller to endorse my request as soon as possible. You're a real pal.
Yes.
The car I want is a blue Mini Clubman GT. Registration number MNO 967P.
Yes.
The driver is to be detained at all costs. Oh, invent a charge if necessary. Isn't that what you usually do?
Yes, I see. Just the two. Now, when was the last one? I see. Thanks.
Well?
They'll call back on the passenger list, for what good that'll do us. The last flight of the day for East Germany left at 12:55.
That doesn't surprise me one little bit. While we were struggling with Schiller, our little spy was flying away to safety. Hello, Harvey. Do you think I could have a word with you?
So Schiller's mock defection was a setup to allow Shaw to get away unnoticed.
So it seems.
But why? Shaw could have slipped out of the country unnoticed at any time. He didn't need the Schiller farce.
I've already given that some thought. I must say I take my hat off to the man. He's a dedicated professional.
Obviously.
Think about it. Shaw felt he couldn't leave until he'd tied up all the loose ends.
Really?
I reckon the East Germans still don't know the name of Scrooge's real client. But knowing they had a potential defector on their hands, they had to do something to discredit him. That's why Miser was invented.
But how have they discredited him?
Oh, can you imagine the attitude of the Secret Service, the government, the controller, to anyone now wanting to defect from East Germany?
Yes.
Anyone coming here would come under such scrutiny that anything he might have to tell us would be out of date before we accepted it as true. And that includes Scrooge's client. We couldn't risk the humiliation.
Does the controller know any of this yet?
I haven't told him.
Oh, God. He's going to be angry. Harvey. Oh, just a moment. It's for you, it's Peters.
Yes, lad? Yes. Oh, that was quick. Where? M4. That doesn't surprise me. You can advise the traffic division that they'll find his car at London Airport.
Aye. And the passenger lists? Dresden. Okay. Shaw's car was stopped for speeding on the M4 at 10 minutes past 12 this afternoon.
Have they got him?
If you mean the police, no. If you mean the East Germans, yes. He caught the 12:55 flight to Dresden.
So that's it?
So it seems. How far had you got in investigating, Shaw?
Can you believe it? I'd actually cleared him.
I have the feeling the controller will want to know how you managed to overlook the fact that he was an officer in the HVA, if not the KGB.
I wonder how much he passed on.
I would think a great deal. He was a very good researcher, and he had access to highly secret information.
Oh, my God.
Tell me, did you actually have any suspects?
As a matter of fact, I did. You.
Thanks a lot. I'll enjoy listening to your bones crack under the wheels of the inquiry this mess is likely to invoke.
Well, I had evidence. In fact, another piece drifted onto my desk only a few minutes ago.
And what was that?
It's about your brother. The fact he's been a member of the Communist Party.
To put it politely, my brother is a lonely man. In his search for friendship, he tends to be drawn towards minority groups.
Well, you should have reported it.
I wouldn't let that worry your head at the moment. I think you've got bigger problems to concern yourself with. It might be for me. Hello, Greer? Yes, he's here, sir. I'll put him on. It's for you.
Who is it?
The controller.
In The Defector by Eric Saward, Shaw was played by John Rowe and Peters by Nigel Lambert. Greer, John Sampson, Harvey, Hayden Jones, the controller, William Edel, the radio operator, Terry Malloy, the forensic expert, Stephen Hancock, and the operational agent, Peter Brooks. The play was directed in our Birmingham studios by Roger Pine.